Welcome everyone to another Doomsday Dawn Wednesday. My name is Indigo, and I am the DM of this brigade. Today we are going into Chapter 4 of Doomsday Dawn, which is a Pathfinder playtest run-through. We are so far behind of their schedule, I don't know anyone that realistically was able to finish it under their schedule. Like,
well, they're professionals. So
well, I mean, they're playing as well at the same time that we're doing our stuff. But they're playing like 2-3 sessions a week.
They also get paid for it.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, I don't understand anyone else who's legitimately like trying to like play and not just like I'm testing a single mechanic bomb. Like it's so crazy how quickly that they're getting their shit done. I'm like,
well, and I feel like a lot of the good feedback is coming from people that are using the mechanics without testing a single one at the same time. Like they're also actually role playing and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
Exactly.
Because that's how the game.
Basically, what Krug's saying is, we're so much better.
I would turn my nose up, but I haven't had one since 1932.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who are you?
Well, let's go around the table and find out who everyone is. Why don't we start with you, William?
I'm William.
No-nose William.
I'm No-Nose William. No-nonsense William. They, them, he, him. And also I am playing the halfling cleric Pastel Amora. Also they, them, he, him. Have a good day.
Are you done with this?
I hope that you are not like that this entire episode.
I hope he is. I really hope he is.
He usually can't maintain whatever he is when we start. I mean,
I am so in character right now.
I'm Lauren. I'm playing Kirazos. We're both she/her, and she is an elf sorcerer.
I am Jonas, he, him, playing Nona Widesteel, the Goblin Barbarian, she, her.
I'm Krug, he, him, playing Kroot. Also he, him, the Dwarven monk who's ridiculously overpowered.
You say that until you come across your first enemy.
True.
Me.
Ridiculously overpowered by the standards of the last session, which was level 5.
Right.
Ergo.
Almost twice that.
What level are you all now?
9. We're currently level 9.
How does it make you feel?
Oh, so strong.
It makes me feel 10.
It makes me feel for another couple minutes.
So there's a couple things. One, there is a mechanic that we are going to be using in this chapter that is not a part of any of the other mechanics within Pathfinder.
Ooh. Dodge that bullet. Could you imagine that?
So this is not a standard mechanic. It is a mechanic specifically to Doomsday Dawn. I actually enjoy this mechanic, and I'm really interested to seeing how it works.
And I actually hate it.
Do you?
Yeah, and I actually think it's just right.
We're just giving a variety of
basically
feelings.
how the mechanics is going to work is they're going to have experiences out in this world, and depending on their actions on how they perform with these interactions will give them a point or two in 3 different categories. It will be treasure, ally, and research. And depending on how many of what they get will make the final boss either harder or easier, and they can spend and use those points in different ways. So, for example, with treasure, they can buy assortment of items. With ally, every even numbered points of ally that they have, the fight becomes 1 step easier. And then as for research, it makes it easier to go against the enemy base, basically, the dungeon. And the interesting part about that is, as Paizo does, and they enjoy time restraints.
Of course.
Depending on when you get pieces of research, it actually has a decayed time. So if it takes you a certain amount of time after you've gotten a piece of research, that piece of information is no longer good because the people that are fortifying this tower are constantly changing and upgrading and updating.
Well, look at them!
So we should do one of the first 2 near the beginning and then do research near the end because it'll be...
Or have the first thing we do be research, then blitz the tower.
Well, and here's the thing is you don't necessarily know what reward you're going to get based off of the interaction.
Yeah.
So there's an assortment of interactions,
right.
and I mean some of them are kind of easy. There's a monster, kill it, you get treasure. You know what I mean? But there's other aspects to it.
Cool.
So yeah,
Spoilers: we have to kill monsters.
Oh, I'm ready.
In Pathfinder, I don't think so. I don't think there's monsters.
More of
in
a
that.
pathfinding game.
I think they're called beasties.
Trails? No, nobody.
All right, so
Pathfinder.
We were still laughing from the Beasties.
The Beasties boysies. So,
You
do you-
loved it.
you want to play?
all right, so
You love it.
all of you are have been working together. It has been, as we have originally discovered, it has been 6 years since the first Doomsday Dawn chapter. So it's been a little while. You guys have been working up in the ranks of the Esoteric Eye.
Of the Palpatine.
Esoteric
Yep.
Order of Palpatine's Eye.
Your main contact is, in fact, the same person that you originally worked with, which is Kelry.
Kellery.
Kelry was the lady that you had met.
Like the first person we met, aside from the loud guard.
Yeah, we ruined her wedding dress.
No, we met her first.
No. Kelry is
Chapter 1.
The one
Yeah, Kellery was the
before
one who brought us to the goblin in the
wedding dress,
basement.
right?
No,
The one who we
No.
found the necklace for. What?
No.
The not the
Kellery,
person.
yeah, we found the necklace for
No,
Kellery.
remember I lost all my papers for that?
Yeah, Kelry
Yeah.
is. It
And we
remains
ruined
the
her
hero's
dress.
primary point of contact
Okay.
for the Order. She has gained power and prestige over the past several years, as have the PCs through
Nice.
Kelry remaining focused on more scholarly pursuits and leaving the PCs to handle more of the adventures.
Thanks.
How many have I recruited for my goblin gang?
Well,
In
let's
the
see. It's
last
been
6
6 years. Let's say.
Also, how many have died in those
Put them
6
in my
years?
inventory.
So, hold on. Let's do a math thing. Okay, let's say you gain around 5 a year.
Sure.
Right? And then you probably lose around 3 a year from just,
Sure.
goblins being
Whoops.
goblins. So
2 a year.
it's 2 a year, and then
Which would be
and then there
12.
was a big accident, and you lost around 12 of them.
That's oh no, I've said a curse.
No,
You made me cuss on the
I
internet.
like how he didn't even try to roleplay. He was like, and then there was a big
That was-
accident. Oh yeah, the big accident.
Wait, you do realize that means you just killed William's goblin character? Because I definitely recruited them.
No,
that
I would say that you have.
Taryn, yeah.
I would say actually that you don't have I wouldn't say that you have like an army.
Yeah.
But you have definitely inserted quite a few, just kind of uprisings within
Sure.
our other groups, and when you're ready
To come
you're,
grab them.
You're basically you've treated them better, and you send some treasure back every once in a
yeah.
while, and you're like. And so you've gathered quite a few. You'd probably, if you were to grab every single one of them and 100% of them were to survive the upbringing when they left, you would probably have 50 or 60.
Nice, cool. All right.
You feel better?
Yeah, thank you. I actually don't think I need to play because that actually really satisfies me.
I need to go change my pants. So you guys have been called out to the forest. You have been called out to Thicket Fell. And Thicket Fell is having some issues, and
You like that?
you're meeting Kellery there.
Kellery.
And so you guys are riding up on your preferred mounts of some sort, either horses or
Can I have a goblin dog?
you can, if you
I'm
want
riding
a goblin dog,
now?
or if you
Cool.
want a boar.
What's
or,
a move speed of a
Ooh, a
horse?
boar.
I don't know, 60? I don't know. You could probably just walk.
I walk.
I'll
And I was on your back.
Okay.
I mean, I
Oh,
can
is your
mount,
speed still
whatever.
20 or something?
It's 25 now because I have boots. I have
boots?
boots
These
because I've got
mates
boots.
for going 5 extra feet.
So you come to an encampment on the banks of Little Selin,
Selling.
where you meet Kellery. Kellery is on the river's edge, and she welcomes you. She says, welcome. It's been great to see you. I'm so happy you're here.
This is a weird place to meet.
Yeah.
It's actually probably not for you.
Oh, okay.
You've been adventuring for her for a while.
This isn't a weird place to beat at all.
This is a normal place.
That's what I say.
like if we want to retcon it, Kellery was probably the one that told you about the that needed the help up in the
On Halloween.
Sure.
So Kellery was probably the person
sure.
that sent you out to go help them.
For sure.
So this is a very common occurrence.
Okay.
She
In
goes,
that case, I go, "Suh."
we've come a long way since Magnamar, but we have so much more to do. We still don't fully know the extent of the Night Herald's plan, although the others have given us a valuable intelligence to work with. We know that the Night Herald seeks a countdown clock, but not know why. We know that these devices are counting down to the year 4718, but not what event will occur then. We know that the Dominion of the Black is involved and the wizard named Remlock is associated with them, but not what the Dominion wants nor who Remlock may actually be. Remlock is our focus now, though with the aid of the Professor Virden Oslar, which is the
guy
one
we saved.
you saved. We've learned a bit more about the mysterious figure. Ramlock was a Kelland wizard who became notorious in Orserun during the nation's first age thousands of years ago for his research into the Dominion of the Black. By all accounts, he might be among the first of the Galaran to begin investigating these alien entities, and perhaps even one of the founders of the Night Heralds. He vanished long ago, but according to our research, this original home was not in Orson, but rather here in the outskirts of what was once Kelid land, near the site of something ancient. Excuse me, I hate literally so much text. The outskirts of what was once Kelland land, near the site of something ancient text refers to only as the Moonmer. Unfortunately, the Night Herald has learned this as well, and we believe they've sent a sizable force to Moonmer. Something there must be of great importance to the cult. And it is, and if it's important to the Night Herald, it's dubiously so for us. For we are still very much in the dark as to their plan. We fear that the events they're anticipating in 4718 will be apocalyptic, and while the date is still years away, time passes quickly. I doubt the forces we've been able to gather on this short notice will be enough to face the Night Herald, but we have managed to narrow down Moonmere's location. We believe it lies in the headwaters of the Little Selen River, or near, or one of the tributaries. And this is where you come in, my friend. This is where you come in, my friends. While I remain here at this base camp, await the arrival of more support and continuing to research the Moonmere, the Esoteric Order needs you to explore this region, seek out resources to aid us, forge alliances with local people and creatures, and determine the lay of the land and the dangers within. But we must hurry, for in 2 months, a lunar eclipse important to the Night Herald is set to occur, and if we haven't found the Moonmere rooted them from the region by then, who knows the horrors they might unleash upon this world.
Now, Pastel, you cut all those proper nouns, right? Because
Well, I think he needs time to not listen to words.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. I'm out of character right now. Clearly, Super didn't get any of that. So
okay, I can.
but Pastel did.
please.
So the Order of Palpatine's Eye
Okay.
knows where the black whatever what's the name
Dominion of the Black.
the Dominion of the Black. They know kind of where the Dominion of the Black is. It's somewhere in this general area.
Okay.
And we have a fixed amount of time to explore this general area and gather enough resources to destroy them. But we have to do it before that fixed amount of time.
Sort of.
Or something.
Let's go back a little bit.
Happen?
There is something of great importance in this location.
The Moon Mirror.
The Moonmere.
Wait, is it mirror or mirror?
It's MERE.
Okay, so we don't know what it is, right?
It's
Moon Mare?
and I'm bringing frankincense and
It's that is in this location, and the Dominion of the Black also knows that it's in this location, and you're basically trying to find it
Before-
and root them out.
Yes.
Before they can get a hold of it and really get.
Do we need to accomplish both of those objectives or one of those objectives?
They're one in one. They're one in the same.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Okay.
Cool. And we don't know what the moon myrrh is.
No.
Cool. Well, all right. Yeah.
It's very similar to the countdown clock. You
Sure,
didn't really know
yeah.
what it was, but you knew.
Hey, but we knew it was
We
a
knew it was
clock and we knew it was counting down. So that means, okay.
It's a moon made of myrrh.
Y'all, I think I got one of those.
Okay, so does Calorie
Rhymes with celery.
does Calorie know where we should start?
Well, the beginning.
Here,
Pretty
where
good
she
place.
brought us.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna go ransack the camp that she's in? Be like,
I'm
hey,
gonna
we
start
found
with
some
a-
stuff, and she's gonna be like, yeah, that's mine. Put it down.
She'll answer that question as if you
In the
asked
next chapter.
if you asked a very similar
She'll
question.
answer that question in rhyme. So this moon mirror is what you seek.
All of our research indicates the moon myrrh is located at or near the source of the river in this region, but not which specific river. Some of Thicketfell's locations inhabitants might know more, but following the various branches of the Little Selen to these individual sources might be your best bet. Take care, though, for our intelligence warns us that the Night Herald forces is significant, and it wouldn't be too simple charge into an encampment without at least scouting them out or building up resources. And she hands you a map.
Hey! I'm a map.
Are you?
And are we at this lake right now?
You are. 1 second, I will tell you exactly where you are. You are. Because they don't put it in an easy location for me to find.
If you're both gonna sing, can you at least like?
I was
Like, work together.
yeah.
but
It was
not-
just about to. It was actually just about to, but we won't hear it.
That's
so.
good. I
Yeah.
think that's an ideal solution.
Yeah, I think that's for the best. I think singing is a sin.
So on your map, you're going to see a location that is marked as E. E is in Edward. That is your current location.
Okay.
I see it?
I would assume, Jake, that moving off
You
of
wanna
the
bring it
paper would
yourself?
not be helpful.
Correct.
Cool.
Generate a world for us, please. This is like Minecraft, right? You just come up with world as we go.
Do we go north or south?
Wow.
I would say
Wow.
I looked at the scales. Like, dang.
my thought is if we go to the
lake.
the lake first,
The big
if
lake.
anyone who lives near the lake might know about the sources of the river. and which one might have the
where
moon
is
mirror.
Thicket?
We're in.
Where's Thicket Fricket?
We're here.
Where's
We're in it.
Thicket
We're
Row?
there.
That's-
We're physically
we're there?
This is all.
Can we go talk to some folks?
I think we're gonna follow the river to
We talked to the most
lake.
important folk already. I think
Well,
this is.
Through the woods
Kellery
going north.
just said that people of the town might know more information.
Yeah.
Excuse
people-
me.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
I think she meant like the locals, not like the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
he's saying. Let's go.
I wanna talk to the
people that live
locals.
in the thicket.
So right now,
This
in
is
the
a
thicket,
camp
thicket.
for
where
the
you guys are is an
Palpatine.
encampment.
Yeah, that's why I was.
So
that's why I was
what-
asking
what-
where Thicket was.
What they're asking is if you can go to another location and find another location that may have other people.
that has Thicket
Once we
people
leave
there.
the
Oh,
encampment.
I thought you meant question the people of the encampment. I was like,
Oh,
this
no.
is the person.
That's why I was
No.
asking where
Okay.
where
Yeah.
Thicket was.
I'm on board with that.
We're here. So like we go
Frickin'
this way and
frickin'
this
thicket.
way.
I think
Cool.
yeah, following the river is good because we'll probably find civilization to ask questions to.
Yeah, let's
And
follow the river.
We'll get
Towards
to
the lake.
And then we're all going
Yeah, we're going to
left with
F.
the fork. right?
So you're ready. Do you have any more questions for Kellery?
We have a map.
Probably
We know
should.
where we're going.
But we're really bad
Any
at that.
what kind of creatures should we be running into around here? Any dragons?
Actually, that is
Also, in a similar vein, Does she know like how worried we should be about patrols or like the general presence of
Of
the Black
Castle
Squad.
Black.
the Black Squad? Yeah.
Dominion of the Black.
So you're asking about what the dangers
The
of the thicket might
conglomeration
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those
Shoehorn our
thicket
questions into the answers.
Uh,
I love it.
Oh, what sorts of dangers await in the thicket? The region is truly wilderness, so there are all sorts of dangerous monsters out there.
Like deer?
We've already spotted what looks like a few rocks flying in the north. Rocks that's ROC.
Oh,
ROC.
we already spotted a few
yeah.
rocks, some trees.
A bit of water.
What looks like a few rocks flying to the north, and one of the mercenaries claim that they have seen a dragon flying
dragon?
around the mountain
What
to
color?
the
What color dragon? What
southeast.
color dragon? What color
Do you
dragon?
even know if it's the same?
There's stories that Fae once lived in the woodlands, but more recently, rumors indicate that most of them have moved on. Oh, and there's a tale of some.
Yeah, we were
sort
about to
of
start
lake
walking away.
Say again. A what?
A lake monster.
Lake monster
Oh, dude, we got a
living
Loch Ness.
in the lake in the middle of the woods.
Going
leg
to the
monster?
lake. Going
What
to
is
the
this
lake.
lock called?
It does not have a name.
The lake doesn't
Ness.
have a name? Oh,
It is.
we could name it.
It's Loch Ness.
I say we name it Ness after my dad. What do y'all think?
Canon.
So yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
go that
yeah.
way.
That's better than my dad. Dreamcast.
Wow, that sounds like something that flopped.
What color dragon?
You know, they did not say.
Oh man. All right. Well,
Blind? What the fuck?
No, they just said. I mean, it's hard to see a dragon really far away. You know,
I could do it.
it's not like they're all one color.
Well, the
or something.
person said they claimed that they saw a dragon. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna call a big old pile of BS on that.
No. Why would
They could
anybody
have
lie?
confused a rock with a dragon that's far away.
But yes, I don't think there's a dragon. I think that's the equivalent of a red herring, but a funny wordplay that involves dragon. You
Wait.
feel me?
We're gonna start going towards the lake.
Yes.
Do you have any more questions for
what's the
Kellery?
word?
I can't think of any other questions. Does
I
anybody have
can't-
any clever
I
questions?
have a question for Pastel. What's the wordplay?
That's why I didn't say
dragon?
it.
Oh.
What I was saying is, if there was a wordplay to liken a red herring to dragons somehow,
Oh.
I would use that.
I got it.
Gotcha.
I smiled.
Gotcha. Thank you.
But super didn't think of it. Thank you for
Pointing out
calling
No,
me.
I wasn't trying
Thanks
to.
for calling me out on
I thought-
stream like that.
I just didn't understand. I was calling myself out for being a
Man, I
dummy.
love
Yeah,
playing
like,
a
make
trusting
what
game with
connection are we
my
not
great
making?
friends. Oh, I just rolled a
We
critical
are,
miss.
just because I'm
on
dumb doesn't mean
friendship.
we're not a team because I'm dumb. Thanks a lot, asshole. There, you made me curse again. That's twice on the stream. That is the second and third time I'm scoring on this stream. I almost did it again. I am mad. Let's go to the lake.
So no more questions,
Clever questions, anybody?
or not so
Yeah, can I
clever
go
questions
home?
that
Wait,
I can
I do
answer.
have one. What
Is your name?
what stands on all four?
Do you have anything that can help us?
What do I got in my pocket?
With, like, for example, a rock? Like, do you have, like, a rock net that, like, is
A rock
normal
net monster
but then
or
you throw it and a rock,
wasn't
and then
the
it
same
becomes
joke.
the size of a rock?
Any healing potions or anything that might help us stay alive?
I got a rock that becomes a tree. What?
We don't have any resources here, but if you go out and find items, we can actually trade them and actually have magical items brought to us,
If we
aka treasure points.
Yeah.
if we end up in a situation where we need help, will all of you be there to help us?
Yes, all me.
I mean, we're at a camp. I think Pastel was really talking about
as of
everyone
right now,
else.
the encampment literally consists of like her.
Oh.
Like she's there to wait for
She's
more
waiting for
enforcement.
people.
Gotcha.
We're making the camp.
Yeah, we're heading out, but
We'll leave you alone because we know how much you like being lonely.
Guys, we
and,
just wasted the first month.
We want to go. We want to
How
go.
long?
Jake, we want to
Sorry,
go.
What was the timeline one more time?
2 months.
2 months. Okay, good.
So we have 1 month.
Yeah, 1 month to go out, 1 month
So
to
we
come
start heading towards this
we
lake.
go
back.
east.
Lake?
Okay, so
Following the river east.
Follow the river.
do you plan on searching? Okay, so if you notice on the map, there are hexes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Each hex
hex.
is about 12 miles wide. Okay.
Yes.
And at those hexes, you have the possibility of searching or in those locations and possibly finding different things. Now you'll make an attempt to roll. If you succeed a roll, it will take you 2 days to search that location.
Okay.
If you critically succeed, it will only take you 1 day, and if there is nothing at that location, it will give you a hint of what direction there is something.
Okay.
If you critically fail, or if you fail, nothing happens.
Okay.
If we choose not to search, what does that? How long does it take to get through?
Well, it's only 12 miles.
Okay.
So it will take you...
People can run a mile
Right.
in an hour, so like maybe a day.
A day.
People can run a mile.
So, okay,
in,
so
like, less
basically
than
it's
10
worth
minutes.
searching.
What did I say?
An hour.
Oh,
A mile in an hour?
sorry. I can run a mile in an hour. People can run a mile very
You could
quickly.
probably do 4 miles an hour.
4
You
miles.
could probably walk a 15-minute mile.
For
I guess
for the length of the duration of a mile, no, probably not.
So, if,
Well, you move at 60 feet?
Oh yeah, I can. My character can blow that up.
Yeah.
I think we
should
start off
search.
with the search,
I think we
just
should
like
search.
before we even
Yeah.
move. 'Cause there's no
yeah, I
reason
guess we
not
should
to.
search the hex
Oh.
that we're in.
What's the roll?
The roll will be a survival check.
Dude,
Mine
I
is
do
plus
it?
9.
Mine's
14.
plus 12.
14.
Yours is 14.
You could also use a perception check if you'd like.
That's
Okay,
10,
my
so
my survival. I hate to fuck this up.
There's
I'm so sorry.
another.
There's another
with the
one.
cuss.
You made me cuss on stream. No, but I did take assurance in survival.
Oh, we don't know the DC though.
Well, hold on. I took
Uh-huh.
assurance in survival, and I'm a master in it.
Me too.
So that means I can take a flat 20.
Oh,
Is what I'm saying.
try it. See what happens. See if we critically succeed when you take a 20.
I doubt it.
I mean, let's just see.
Yeah?
Would it be? I mean, critic. Okay. Well, can I take a flat 20 in the hexagon we're in right now?
You can absolutely.
I'm gonna take a flat 20 survival.
Okay. It
That's
takes you
six.
about 2 days to search the location,
Okay.
and you just find the encampment. The encampment itself is pretty well hidden.
We come back to Calorie like 2 days later. Oh, hey, we found nothing.
found it.
found you. Yeah. We're gonna go east now, I think.
Wait, it's not going to tell us where the something is?
No, that's only if you critically succeed.
Oh,
So, do we want to roll this
All right.
one?
Then we should roll.
Wait. You got a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took you 2 days.
Yeah.
And all you found was the encampment. You didn't even succeed.
sorry. I thought.
Didn't even succeed with a 20.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Is it the same for every hex, or is it... Okay.
God,
The
we
only
should
difference
definitely
is
be rolling.
between perception and survival, they are two different states.
This is probably the worst I've ever started a session.
Yeah. wow.
We searched in the hex that we started in and found nothing.
If it makes you feel better, you didn't critically fail.
True.
Cool.
Honestly,
So-
we critically fail might have been better in that one situation.
If we critically failed on a 20, I'd be very upset.
Hey, Krug, can
Yeah.
you check out this hex to the
Sorry, what's your
east?
survival?
14.
Oh, so we have the same.
So, yeah, oh.
We have the same.
Well, you just have a feat that apparently doesn't work. I mean, not. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. That in this situation isn't useful, but in other situations will probably
Getting
be
a flat 20 is good.
very handy.
Do either of you have a way to, like, boost your roll, or can any of us give you something?
Yeah,
to?
I have guidance.
What is that?
Plus
right?
one.
It's a +1.
I mean,
You can't both
$20 is
roll, right?
$20.
$20 is $20. I'm glad you said that.
Because he was thinking it.
Me too. Are you gonna guidance yourself and roll the thing? Or are you just gonna text message on your cellular telephone?
Yeah, I'm looking at guidance. I'm looking exactly what guidance does.
Sure,
That's what I'm doing on my phone. Yeah, it just gives you a +1.
Okay.
I can either do it to you or me.
Let's go back and forth until we.
Well,
develop
since
a
I did so bad on the
superstition.
first one, do you want to do this one?
Yeah, sure.
So if I did bad again, people will be mad at me.
Yeah.
So,
Including myself.
I want to
so I hold you and I
Don't
go.
do bad.
And I
fine.
go.
Don't do bad.
Crute says this is why I'm not religious. And then he rolls. Oh, okay. So I got 15 plus 12, which is 20.
Plus 12, weren't you plus
No, plus 14.
Huh?
Aren't you
Sorry,
plus
14. You're right. You're
So
right.
29.
29.
A 29?
It's a critical success. No,
It couldn't.
I know.
I mean, we're 9 high.
It couldn't be. That wouldn't be fair.
No, that's impossible for
Yeah.
it to be.
Yeah, I thought so.
Because it's 20 was a fail.
Mathematically cannot be a critical success, but it can be a success.
It can be a success.
Mm-hmm.
It actually,
If
Why don't we
it
let him
better
tell
be.
us?
it is a success. Yeah, let's let him tell us.
That's true. It does have to be.
In fact, actually, it is a success.
Hey, Jay.
You spend 2 days,
No,
and you do not find anything.
we have to
All right.
roll so high.
All right. Well, I mean, we are at level 9. Let's move to the actual lake and search.
Okay.
We need to go one more square first, or
Yeah.
one more hex. Yeah. So we're gonna go to these. We want to go to the crossroads or
Let's
the
go.
woods?
Let's go to the crossroads
So we're gonna.
and search
We're
that.
gonna still follow the lake, but
You
just
wanna
take
search
the
that?
We're following
I
the
want to
lake
search the
north.
crossroads.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
fine,
check. So we're
Your
checking
turn.
this hex, Jake, with
My
the
turn.
crossroads
Okay. All right.
there. And we're going north.
Okay, so you go to the hex.
He looks disappointed in us.
We haven't, we haven't rolled yet.
Not at all. I was just double reading what the saves are.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to concentrate, but
Gotcha.
at the same time listen.
Gotcha.
So you go to the hex to the right, which is the crossroads between
Yeah.
the two rivers.
The fork in
And
the
we're
river.
gonna roll.
The fork in the river.
There you go.
The fork in the
Just
river.
around the river bend.
Secondly, not
And you're going to do what?
Search.
search.
Okay, roll it. Whoever's going to roll
It's your
it.
turn.
Hold on. Yes. Yeah. I'll guidance myself.
Is it a cantrip, by the way?
It's a cantrip.
Okay,
yeah.
sweet.
So
Are we resting like normally during these times? Okay, great.
So I guidance.
So I get my rages back.
So I get a +1. Yeah. All those rages you use.
Oh wait, I have an
That's 24.
That's not the worst.
What was it?
24.
24. You spend 2 days. And you
Should we
don't.
try perception?
You find nothing. Wait, do you have any better perception? What's
I-
everyone's perception?
11.
12?
So 14 is the best we're going to do right now.
But he said the DC is different.
For
The
Depending
perception
on-
could
yeah.
be lower. We don't know if it's lower or higher.
Oh. Maybe we should do one. Can we do one of each? Can one person do
Oh.
one? Hold on, at the same time, without like having the duration be doubled, because it's like two people.
Like, could-
effectively-
Yes, and I will give you the lower of the two. And by lower of the
No.
two, I mean the lower amount of time. I'll give you the better result.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Sorry,
cool.
I
Yeah.
said that
Gotcha.
incorrectly.
Then
I was
What
talking
was
about, I was
the
like, yeah,
best
lower,
perception?
less time. And I was like, no,
I'm at
that's a
10.
bad way of
What's
communicating.
your perception?
12.
Oh, so
mine's 13.
So,
So you
okay,
guys
so-
I'll do
so
some-
as of right now,
Yeah.
as of right now,
And we
you
just
have
sit back
spent
and-
2, 4, 6 days.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're just hanging out. Just talk about being elves because I wanted to say I took the adopted ancestry of elf so I could get the nimble step thing. So I just imagine that Nona's been like literally following your movements like step by
Trying
step
to
behind you,
learn.
trying to learn how you step so big and has gotten faster because
That's
of that.
hilarious.
So I think we're like practicing that as we're
All
going.
right.
Yeah,
they're searching and we're practicing walking.
I guess
Yes.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
practicing walking.
I'll do survival.
Got time for some
I'm going to
walking
cast guidance on
practice, Kira?
myself.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So
I
then
have
we're
a
both
higher-
14?
Yeah. Yeah.
24.
What's that?
You gonna tell me your result?
23. Sorry, I thought he was.
26 perception.
Oh, mine was survival.
You said 26.
I said 26, yes.
You spend and this was on. Did you go north or south?
This is
We're still in the
fork.
We're in the fork.
We're in the forking river.
So you spent another 2 days there.
Yeah.
Yes.
You spend 2 days and find nothing.
We're going north.
Yeah.
Towards the lock.
Yeah, let's go to the lock.
Okay. So you head to the river. You were at the river.
All right, so I'm gonna roll survival.
I'll roll perception.
I'll walk behind the elf.
That's better.
Should we be doing this and not you?
That's a 28 perception.
Let's try it tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
A 28 perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mine was 19.
Mine was,
Whoa.
yours was a failure.
Yep.
Wow, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Sorry, man.
How did I do?
Let's talk about the one that's possible.
28?
28. Okay, that's significantly better.
It is.
If I could roll double digits, that'd be solid.
Yeah, you've been rolling 9 and under this whole time.
So the lake is a deep body of water. It's around 100
What
feet
monster
deep.
is.
Oh wow, I figured that out with my perception.
A lake is.
Yeah. A lake is a lake.
The feed of this lake is attributed to the northeast due to the lake's size, twisting shoreline. The depth and the scouting this hex requires another perception check.
All right. I cast guidance on myself again. Okay, that's all right. That's 27.
27.
Yeah,
A little bit less.
it's just one less. It's just one less.
Typing some stuff.
Okay, you are able to see that there is actually something deep in the water.
No way.
Oh,
What is it, Pastel?
There's
Spit it out. Spit it out,
Atlantis?
guys. It's all right.
I'm pretty sure there's a monster down there.
Oh, all right. Nona jumps in. No, I'm
Can
just kidding.
can I detect magic over the lake, right? Because it's only.
Well,
I guess
I mean,
that doesn't really make sense.
It's deep.
It's deep. It's too deep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hold on. Wait. My boost. What boost is my reach thing? Hold on.
Did you do your boost where it like doubles?
Meta magic.
If it does 30, then it does 60 instead.
Yeah.
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 The mic.
Yeah.
I almost took that too. I didn't.
you know, William, that what you see in the bottom of the lake is still and is not moving.
Oh, it might be a ship. It might be a
lake?
sunken ship in a lake. yeah, a sunken ship in a lake. Kroot, what?
Can we just dive down there?
I mean, it's a lake that has rivers. I mean,
That's yeah.
I have my bottled
Yeah,
air.
we could just go
Do you
down
have,
there
did you get
together.
bottled air too?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna take our vape jars and go into the lake.
We have an
Yeah.
item called bottled air that lets us breathe underwater for an hour.
It lets us breathe through the jar.
but the
basically.
joke is that we're vaping.
yeah. Because you have to exhale the air, and it's a little bit denser.
That's a really
so-
funny
Yeah.
joke, you two.
Canon.
Hey,
You're
thanks.
so clever.
Hey man, don't.
I know, I like it. I like it so much.
so just the two of you are going down there.
Yeah. We take out our jars and we go.
No, we have to say the word to activate it, which is vape nation.
Vape nice.
Oh, golly jeepers.
Hey, will one of you hold my 250 gold that I haven't spent?
Yeah, thanks.
Here you go. I don't want to lose it in the water.
The way with which you said that made it sound like, yeah, thanks, you're never getting this back.
I didn't say anything.
All right, so the two of you jump into this lake and you start going and swimming down. Both of you roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh, wrong guy. Oh, fuck it.
Could I retcon a quick guidance before I jump in? Or is that, not because of my roll.
Can I just have a natural 20, which brings my perception to 32?
Nice. 17, unless I can weasel my way into a guidance. Then it's 18. He got a nat 20. I don't really care. What am I talking about?
You see that there's a large ship sunk at the very bottom.
I say, don't hold it here right is gonna be a girl.
More?
As you're looking at this,
You message, don't you?
No, this is my barbarian
Oh,
character.
crap, you're
Yeah.
right. So neither of us can talk.
down underwater, you
Yeah.
see a large sea serpent
Oh.
coming right for you.
Uh-oh.
What was your
I used-
perception again?
32.
I use message
Nona?
My perception, 17.
to be like, what?
What's going on down there?
Hey, what you find? How you doing?
We're gonna be an initiative.
Tell me about your day. Should I roll a percepti?
No.
It's 120 feet. There are 120 feet of us.
Are
You think
we?
that would be bad?
No.
I think
It has I mean, you can roll it, but stealth is a plus 25.
No, but
okay.
they're less than 120 feet from us. Mm-hmm. So then they can hear our message.
Yeah, but
cool.
why would you be messaging them?
Well, I
do
messaged
you
him
see?
to be like, what do you see down
Yeah,
there?
they went into the lake.
Okay, so roll.
No.
Do me a favor. Roll a d6. Odds, you talked to Nona. Evens, you sent the message to Kroot.
It's Nona.
So Nona, you see a large ship under the water.
Yeah, I see a large ship.
Yeah, you
Also,
throw.
Kroot's like shaking or something. That's something he does, right? That's normal.
I'll message back like, I don't know that
we
crew
in
shaking is normal.
He might be afraid of ships, honestly. We should probably
I'm letting
talk
this
about
happen.
that when we get back
I'm
out
kind of
here.
like allowing them to retcon
Yeah,
this
That's
situation.
like, just happening. And then that's all we need to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't see the serpent. Right.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Its stealth was a 38.
what?
Astounding.
Sorry, that was probably really loud for this.
Okay.
oh, that's what
Stop
you meant
it.
by 25.
It's plus-
it's a bonus of 25, like a plus.
Yes.
Like, oh.
I don't feel strong anymore.
So wait, if I
Jeepers.
rolled a nat 20, that would be.
I rolled a
still
nat 20
wouldn't
and
be
got
able
a
to see it.
32.
That still wouldn't even be close. I don't think. I mean, like my percent. Well, hold on. Okay, definitely not.
So it goes first.
It does. It does, in fact, go before you.
This is Indigo trying to figure out how to not kill us in 4 minutes.
It swims up to you immediately and goes and tries to bite you.
Okay.
So its gangly jaws, it nips at you. Ooh, you're so dead. I rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
Every session, I get hit
Well,
with
this
a
session
20
will be short.
first.
If it makes you feel better, what's your armor class?
26.
26. So it needs to roll below a 3 to not hit you.
I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't have vape bottles.
I actually looked at swimming stuff and I ignored it all.
You know what? I thought about taking the water combat feat, but I was like, nah.
Yeah.
When's that gonna happen?
Feeling good about this.
Yeah, same here.
Even if they're in the water.
I wish I had
Distance.
taken it.
All right, so I need to get a couple pieces of dice.
Couple pieces of dice.
A couple pieces
Little
of
dice
dice.
shards.
So while that's all happening, Kira and I are just up top being like, wow, I sure do like being dry.
Let's see.
Playing in the sand.
31
Yeah, we're building
points of damage.
sandcastles.
Golly gee.
30 what?
Can I do a
31?
perception check to see if I see anything in the I'm just looking at the water.
I'm gonna give them a round, and then we can go back and talk about what you guys can see. From
We are building sandcastles, though. I'll say that.
Sandcastles in the sand.
and you are grabbed.
Okay.
That's the thing you were gonna do.
Yeah.
A taste of your own medicine.
I haven't had to dispense my medicine yet, so...
It is then going to spend its third action to constrict you.
Okay.
So it has wrapped itself around your body after it has bitten you, and it's going to squeeze you, and you take 15 points of damage.
Oh, snoot.
Cross.
We're not out yet.
All right, Kroot, it is your turn, good sir.
I'm going to escape.
Sick reference. Sick.
Reference. Touch the butt. Escape.
So that's acrobatics. 28.
To try to get out of it.
Yeah.
I forgot, what is it to get out of it? It's
Athletics DC?
It's athletics DC, which, let's see.
Athletics plus 10. Or minus 10, whatever you want to do, you know.
Oh, minus 10 sounds good.
Yeah.
So its DC is 10 plus
the
whatever.
value.
And what'd you roll?
28.
You were very close to critically failing.
What?
What?
Nuts?
There's no way to get out of that then. I mean, like, at the level we're at.
Oh no. Kroot's gonna die.
I'm a master in athletics with a 4 in
normal
strength.
grabbed, right?
But
Okay, so I'm
has
gonna
he perceived
I'm gonna
him
attack
happening
it.
to him?
So because I'm grabbed,
yeah.
this is for
I
the
mean, I
audience,
know
not for
this.
you. I'm not being condescending.
No,
I'm not being condescending to the audience. Okay, just gonna say
Just do it!
I have to roll a DC 5.
I am being condescending, and you're gonna like it.
A DC 5 flat check to make sure I don't lose my action. Wow! Come on!
He rolled
I rolled
a 4.
I'm gonna do that again to try to do a third thing with my third action. This is gonna be a flurry of blows. Hold on.
How does attacking underwater work?
Like you're above ground, except for movement is upwards, downwards.
Okay.
You went to that rhyme.
It's gonna have to critically fail for me to do anything to it unless it has a dump stat, like hard.
Are you gonna attack it?
You said a 28 was almost a critical fail, right? So the DC is like
It's
37. I literally don't think I can.
I can't roll 37 on anything.
I can't either.
I'm rolling a flat check.
okay.
Oh, yes, I can.
Well,
No, I can't.
you have to remember a natural 20 is always a success.
Right, but that'd be the only way.
Yeah, so you have a
Yeah.
5% chance.
Of hitting
Sure.
it. Ever.
No.
No,
That's
of
its
breaking its
athletics
constriction.
DC.
Oh.
That's not to hit it. These guys are
I don't know.
Yeah. This is your first time playing.
Okay.
I mean, these guys, don't look
Make it
me into
up.
that. I was helping you explain it to him, you jerk.
This is my... Okay, good. I rolled higher than 5, rolled a 13, so I can do flurry of blows.
Okay.
And then the first one's going to be a stunning fist.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It has to make a fortitude save against my class DC of 23.
I have a feeling this is gonna just be fine.
The fact that he had to roll is okay with me.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yep.
What? What am I supposed to do with that?
I want, eventually I want a dice cam for the DM.
Yeah.
Just so I can just prove that.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Even then, I won't believe you. I'll think that you just programmed rolls beforehand.
You filmed the whole thing.
It's just B-roll, like 300 takes of natural 20s. Hold on, I'm thinking of what I could do against this creature that not only has infinity stats, but always rolls natural 20s. Because that's some bull, Pucky.
I just want to point out
'cause we're
that
underwater.
Pastel was correct 2 times in saying that they thought they saw a monster, and then also it was probably just a ship.
Well, at least I know I have that on my side.
You have the all-knowing Pastel.
No, an item I got. I mean, you're valuable too, but an item.
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
did I notice that he didn't notice the thing?
I've noticed it now.
Yeah,
Nona has
it's
noticed now.
literally grabbed around.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no. She's grabbing her hammer and she's ready to go.
Flargen, Nargle, Haven, Struble.
A boy
Alright.
Kroot here
We're just gonna-
sure is in a predicament.
We're gonna do the second attack of Flare of Bliss. Does a 33 hit?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Or does it?
Don't play me like that.
Yeah, this thing has a legendary action. It can actually decide not to get hit every time.
Don't give him my
9 damage.
9 damage? Okay.
Oof! Oh, Indigo,
just
are you
like-
okay?
He's like, I'm not bothering to write that down.
Oh, 9 damage, really? Okay, minus that from 5,000.
All right, well, yeah, that's my turn, dog.
All right. That would mean it is Nona's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna rage.
You said I didn't critically fail the escape, right? I normal failed.
What'd you roll?
28.
You did not critically fail.
So this thing's right next to me, right? Because it's on Krug. I
Yeah, we were
could try
holding
to.
hands on our way down, so.
Yeah. One hand on the hand and one hand on the vape jar.
You're like,
Yeah, there's no way I can get it off of you. I'm sorry, unless I kill it, which is what I'm good at.
I like that
anyway.
plan. Go for it.
So I'm in a rage, and I'm gonna grab my maul, and I'm going to attack.
What's
if
a
you can
maul?
Believe it. It's a big hammer. I'm gonna take that roll. That is a 34 to hit.
a 34 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
Yes, it does.
Athletics should have like its own variation of concentration that you have to make when you're
Oh, shoot.
damaged.
It would make it.
And so that is
Rude.
I don't know. There's a lot of damage.
26 plus. So it's 26 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And an amount of lightning damage that I will give you in a second.
Ooh, lightning damage. I like that.
Yeah, is that gonna be something we can maybe see up top?
When I told you,
No, I know.
as soon as they're
No,
done.
I know. Well, see, the thing is, it's deep enough. It's a deep enough lake where, until this moment,
Oh.
I still don't think we would have noticed that there was something going on.
You'll find out.
Lightning damage
5 lightning damage.
underwater. Is that going to cause me any problem? All right.
The whole lake is.
Yeah, it's internal. So yeah, 5 internal lightning damage.
Not a thing in the book.
Think about it, for example, fireball and stuff like that works underwater. It's not like when
It's
you're-
magic.
It's
fire.
magic.
It's magic lightning.
You know what I mean?
It's not natural lightning.
Correct.
If it were,
Oh, you rolled a 40? That's crazy.
Not a.
Electrify the
That is a.
yeah,
That's a
just toast both of them.
19 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
It's my dragon breath.
Cool. Then that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Now,
We've switched from sandcastles to playing patty cake.
no, you guys are up top and you are seeing that.
Oh, we're seeing-
It's actually a pretty while it gets darker the further down. It's actually during the day, and you can see a creature wrapped around Kroot, and you can see
Which only makes the patty cake so much more sinister.
You see Nona
Do you think they're winning?
freaking out.
Can I, for flavor, notice them talking and just be like, "Fuck you"?
Oh yeah, we're having a good laugh.
That was a cuss. He cussed.
He cussed. That's the 17th one on stream today. Yeah, so cool. So we see it. Do we roll perception now, or like to get involved?
Yes, go for it.
Cool. I'd like to get involved. I guess not.
Wait, good for
We're rolling good
20.
over here. Mine was
humans to have more
18.
initiatives.
18 total
Yeah.
for Pastel.
And mine's 20 total.
Okay.
Never do anything to improve your character's initiative, please.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good for you to have a low initiative.
Yeah.
We
That's
just
a good
both rolled
point.
low.
No, my perception is plus 13. So like
Mine is 10.
I rolled a 4
Oh.
Wow.
or a 5.
Oh.
What did I tell you? 18.
18.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so it's going to, you guys see this, and that is your turn.
Cool.
Which brings it back to the
I see it, and I gasp and I kick over my sandcastle.
Like, "Oh!"
But why the sandcastle?
It is going to constrict you again, Krug.
Of course it is.
Take another 15 damage.
Okay.
And it is going to, it's going to bite you again.
Of course it is. I don't know why I even rolled my health, because I'm going to forget if I go. There you go.
Does a 36 hit you?
Yep, if it starts with a 3, just go ahead and tell me the
Oh, I gotta reroll that one.
One of these seems good.
Let's see. 16 plus 16. 32 damage, please. Weren't you guys all proud about having so much extra health? Oh, we got so much health.
Oh no, I said I had no health.
We're actually not too great on health. I'm super glad we didn't go down in the water.
I'm just saying, y'all would have been dead already.
Oh, you would have been almost certainly dead.
Yeah.
I'd have been very close,
Yeah.
if not actually dead. Like, yeah. Hey, the good news is I have things that can help
I'm gonna
heal
have
you.
really stack tanks
Yeah.
in this comp.
It is going to look at you, Nona, and it's
Go for
going
it.
to shoot a force of water at you.
Okay.
Ha, joke's on you. I'm already in the water.
Does a 35 hit your touch AC?
It does.
Jesus.
That is actually, if it
Starts
is
with a
10
3.
over my AC, my AC is 25.
It's
So,
touch.
So is that?
It's your
I'm
touch.
sorry, my touch AC is 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it's
Is that
10,
a crit?
it's a crit.
Okay.
Oh, no!
So it crit in on you?
Yep.
I don't like how many dice that sounds like.
Or the face he's making.
It's this is the crit damage.
Oh,
so,
okay.
What he meant to say was, this is the normal damage. He's going to roll all those again.
Please take 23 damage.
All right. There go my temporary hit points.
It is bludgeoning damage. I don't know if that.
It doesn't help me,
Okay.
but thank you.
You don't get resistance?
I do to piercing and lightning.
don't ask me. I'm
and I
not
think
the
fire,
barbarian.
but it's different depending on what you choose, what your resistances are, and mine are piercing and lightning.
Okay.
Is it 23 total?
23 total.
Cool.
That brings us to Kroot's turn.
Kroot is going to escape. Well, should he even try to escape? He's not going to escape.
We have to
Just punch the
we have
crap
to get this
out of
thing
it.
off for you, though.
Yeah. I'm going to try. If I can stun it, it won't be able to grab me. Or won't be able to remain grabbed.
That's true. Do you have anything I can do?
I'm really happy I have air, by the way. Just throwing that out there. We're going to Flurry of Blows, Stunning Fist. Oh, flat.
Yep.
5. I rolled a 5,
Okay.
which is good. First attack for Flurry of Blows. 16 plus... Where's the number? There. 30 to hit.
A 30 to hit.
Come on.
Does not hit.
No!
Oh, 31.
31 ties.
So if it
And
ties,
If it
dies.
ties, it
Key
dies.
strike,
If it ties,
baby.
it dies. You've killed it.
Oh, wait, so this is good, huh? What just happened?
So 31, we know it has a
Strike, I guess
31.
That's a good thing.
Add 1 conditional bonus.
AC.
Nice.
And then, whew. What was I doing? Damage.
Yes, that'd be helpful.
Damage. Here's some damage. 5.
Some is
plus
right.
4, 9 damage again. And then you have to make the same fortitude save.
A
Roll
fortitude.
Can I make a fortitude save? I'm a master.
Roll a natural.
It's 20.
No way!
Mother hen.
Dude! Alright, that's 1, 2. I get 1 more strike and that's it.
I will not help you bake your bread.
I didn't realize I was making bread.
I crit you this time.
Nice!
Yeah.
Guess what? That hits.
I thought you were going to say, guess what? Immune to crits.
Oh, that would have been so sad. And remember to add your
17
modifier
damage.
twice.
Oh, really? 21 damage?
All right. Cool.
And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Kira's turn.
I will. How far am I away from it? Am I?
How far away from it are you?
How far down are we?
How far down?
Probably like 60.
60.
What's our swim speed, real quick? Is that
Yeah, that
something
works.
we-
I think it's like similar to
I
your
can hit it
movement
at
speed, or like
60.
half. I don't remember.
Cool.
I don't know. I actually
That's
don't
okay.
know.
Now, the heightened things. What are the heightened things? Like when you heighten something?
So you basically
that-
expend a higher level spell slot to do.
But for a cantrip.
Oh, you always
It's
heighten
always
it to
heightened
the
to-
highest
Hey,
level
Jonas,
spell.
where's
you
my
can
last
cast.
page?
Highest level spell, not my level.
Not your level.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So I'm gonna do electric.
Electric Boogaloo?
No, I was gonna do electric arc, but it probably has a really high reflex save, so that sounds like a poor.
I mean, we
decision.
haven't tested it.
Thank you.
Just keep testing.
Now, again, remember what I said before we started, which is feel free to expend everything in these encounters.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Because we have
Well, then-
days.
I'm choosing
I
to
can
start.
do lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
I'm choosing to start by expending.
Got him.
Check out Game Gorgon.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning
I only know that because of Game Gorgon.
Really?
I want you guys to know that.
That was my first attempt at rotoscoping. It did not go well.
Oh yeah.
No, it looked bad.
This is a reflex save as well.
Okay. You wanted to make a reflex save?
I like how we're fighting underwater and we keep like electrocuting it, which is Pokemon rules, I guess.
I mean, I'm an electric bloodline dragon.
Okay,
So.
and that's right. And I'm also electric. Because you're blue, right? Blue dragon.
Bronze.
Or bronze. Okay, so the two types of electric dragon. Cool.
A
Yeah, I'm blue
28
dragon.
for its reflex save.
And that has to beat my spell DC, which of course it does.
Okay.
So on a
Jake, this isn't fair.
success,
That was pretty low though.
takes half
I rolled a
damage.
9.
Oh,
So
Not fair.
half
that's not that good.
damage. I still need to roll
He has like a plus
3.
19.
That's not that good for the rest of the numbers.
4.
I expose, you know.
You expose?
I think that is what I said. Aren't I a fool who has been roasted? What an epic fail.
Yeah, 'cause it's just
Hey, can I use that roll for something? I rolled a 31 on my damage die. I'm just gonna use that next time.
For every future
You
damage
didn't say no.
it's 24 lightning damage.
That's
Electric, 24 electricity
Is that
damage.
halved already, or is that its
Oh
total?
no, so it's 12.
12, okay. All right.
That's the best face I've ever seen you make.
Oh no, I missed it. But what does it look like?
Watch it on the screen.
Oh yeah.
No, not now. After
Is that your whole turn?
That was
Oh, there's no latency anymore.
60.
Okay.
Never.
It used to be.
No.
yeah, I can't
Yeah,
really
the
do
first
anything
section.
else.
That was lagged from that.
Pastel, that's your turn now.
Oh man, I can't do anything. It's like 60
It
feet
used to be
away.
lagged. No,
Yeah.
it was 100% was lagged.
Sorry.
60 feet is too far. There's almost nothing I can do. Like,
No.
Okay.
I believe you.
I lied. I lied.
He can tap me on the shoulder and be like, "You go again."
Yeah. I bequeatheth my turn to youth.
Take off your armor and get in the water.
What I was doing was finding out how far
Get
I
me
could.
60-foot range.
That's what
all
you're
my
doing.
yeah.
Do you have any
Okay.
60-foot range heals? I'm just gonna throw that out there casually. Just you know.
I don't. My heals are all 30. They're all 30. They're all 30 because I didn't take the thing that doubles them. Because I didn't know you were going to be stuck underwater.
I took the vape not knowing I was going to be stuck underwater. Why can't you
I'm so
coincidentally?
glad we have vape jars.
Yeah, right?
Great.
Is it great though?
Yeah. Crude
Okay.
snide words.
All right. Then I would like to.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Oh,
An hour per day.
Okay. I look down at the situation, and then I clasp my hands together, and I cast.
Which one of you is the situation?
Right here, baby.
Wasn't that a wrestler?
No, Jersey Shore, dude.
Oh, okay.
And I look up to the sky and I say, Sarah Dre, help me please read this bad omen. So I'm going to cast Read Omens. I choose a particular goal, event, or activity that will occur within 1 week. I learn a cryptic clue or a piece of advice that could help with the chosen event,
Wildly overpowered.
often
You did it last
in the
time, didn't
form
you?
of a rhyme.
Oh,
A spell that
Jay.
makes the DM rhyme? Dude, I would take that spell if it just said the DM has to make a rhyme.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best.
That's all it
Okay,
does.
so can you read that back again to me?
Choose a particular goal, event, or activity that will occur within 1 week. You learn a cryptic clue or piece of advice that could help with the chosen event, often in the form of a rhyme.
What's the cast time of that?
It just takes 3 actions. It takes all 3 of my actions.
Okay.
And I cast it.
Wow.
So what I want to know is, so the activity that will occur is killing this monster. So I want some advice on killing this monster.
That is in the future, because it's alive right
That's
now.
happening within 1 week, hopefully.
He said usually in the form of a rhyme, so you
Yeah.
can just
No, I know. I'm trying to think if I can.
Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, crew's gonna die, run.
Okay, so
You told me to pull out the stops, baby.
yeah, no. I'm sitting there
So
going.
we have
Are you
divination.
still
Oh
grappling?
yeah, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot escape unless I manage
I
to get
can't
it to
even get
roll
him
a
out, yeah.
1. I can't escape.
If I cast fly on you,
Okay, it's not going to be a rhyme, but
Okay, that's
Swim
fine.
out.
strength it may have,
I mean, it
but
wouldn't
brains it
hurt.
does
but
not.
that wouldn't help.
Strength it may have, but brains it does not. So, so Pastel's eyes are like rolled back in the back of their head, and they're like starting to glow, and then suddenly they come back.
It's stupid. So this is what chat wanted me to give you a different rhyme, which is roses are red, violets are blue. You're all real bound. Runaway in the plan for you. Runaway is the plan.
Is the plan.
Run away is the plan for you.
I
So
mean,
basically, what you said.
agreed.
Hated a little. The cat and the fiddle cruise
Wait,
and die. Run.
So yeah, that's the information.
the
Roses
no.
are red,
And-
arrows has Cupid. This monster is strong, but boy, ain't it stupid.
Are you sure Pastel's not a bard?
So yeah, that's the piece of information you have. Now it's Nona's turn. Go, Nona.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I mean, look, I'm really just gonna smash.
Yeah, you are.
I need to make. I didn't look up what I have to roll to keep my concentration. The first one is 0 anyway, so.
Oh, for your
Yeah. While I
barbarians.
roll, can
Yeah.
you look up in the patch notes? It changed how you keep rage. It's now a roll to maintain it. If you go to the messenger, he sent us it.
I'm pretty sure the first round is super
I was
simple.
real close to opening.
It's either 1 or 0. So if you go to find it to the path and you do whatever.
Nona smash.
Nona smash.
Nona does smash.
So attack number 1 is a 21.
21 does not hit.
You don't say. What about a 22?
A 22 swings past the water.
Whoa! What does it hit if it swings past the water?
And it's the second
And
one.
I miss again.
You hit second water.
This is just bad.
You literally are like, you're so not used to
Yeah.
swinging it in the water that you're just
Well,
like.
I picked the inflammable goblin ancestry feat, so I'm actually very comfortable in fire. So water is really not my forte. It makes a lot of sense. I'm fire and lightning, so
Okay.
that's my. I want to. How far back from the bottom of the lake?
Well, it's about 150 feet deep.
So like 90.
Yeah, you're quite a bit away.
Okay, cool.
Oh man. All right.
Thank you. I'll figure out if I can still.
It
read.
is the sea serpent's turn.
Okay.
Don't like that.
I'm dead this turn, guys. No,
Oh.
not even joking.
I know I'm trying.
Try harder.
Yeah, this is.
Or else this is known as new voice.
Is it from this realm? It's a normal, like...
Are you looking
That's a good question.
I was looking at that.
All right, it's going to then again bite you.
Me?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and start erasing my
Does a.
health right now.
Oh wait, that was the wrong thing. I was looking at sea.
What?
Sea folk.
Subtract all previous damage?
Nope. No.
Retcon
27.
Come on, dude.
Does 27 hit? What is your?
26.
Oof. I would have.
Is there any?
Hey, if it helps you at all, that wouldn't have hit me.
If I could get
Or
into a
me.
stance,
No,
that
actually,
would have
would've.
tied my AC.
Wait, that would have hit you?
It would have hit me because I'm raging. My AC is -1.
All right. Please take from its bite. God, I hate math. 18 plus 16 is
34.
34. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We have time. We have
And
things.
please be constricted again for an additional 15.
If you would be so kind.
We're gonna.
It's okay. It's okay, everyone. We can do this.
It was 34 and 15, so a total of
Unconscious.
49. So
Ooh,
as it,
that's bad
as it
underwater.
tightens around it, you can see Kroot's body just.
Oh no!
No, the jar!
And then it turns to you.
Do I dying save now, or I don't remember the dying mechanics because they've changed 3 times.
No, you move. I think it's still you move right. No, you. Yeah, it
I move
moves.
before it, and then
yeah.
I make my dying save.
Yes, which is no longer a fortitude save.
Correct. It's a flat save, but my save is 8.
Yes.
2 feet.
And then it's gonna attack you.
Cool. I'm no longer raging, which means that my AC is up by 1, so that's good.
How does it work? Just for my.
It goes up by 5 every round after the first one. First round is 0.
What's the-
It's a flat roll.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It swings its tail now that it is loose off of Kroot. I assume a 36 hits,
Yes. Yes, it does.
and that's not a crit, right?
I'm
Your AC,
sorry?
is your AC at 26?
No, it is 28.
All right. So
If you were still raging, it would have been 26. All right.
Yeah, would have been 27.
Oh, okay.
take 24 bludgeoning damage,
24? Okay.
and you are now grabbed.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
That brings us to Kroot's turn, which it would have been, but
Well,
it moves it to.
yeah, he gets moved.
it moves his ace. It moves its turn, so it is now Kira's turn.
Kira.
What's the sleep mechanic in this one?
I don't know. You have the
I don't
spell.
understand. No. Each target in the area becomes drowsy.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Depending on it's a will save. So. Or, it doesn't
I think I
fall
should have
under
been hitting
drop
more.
or something.
Oh yeah.
I think I have another
never
plus
mind.
2 to my.
Yeah.
But the sea creature, it's from here. It's not like I can banish it.
As far as you're aware, yeah. There's no reason why you would believe it's from some other plane
Yeah.
of existence.
Okay. What if? Maybe I enlarge him. So now it's holding on to Nona, right? She's in its grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grabbed by the tail.
Well,
Which is that the same thing that happened to
It's the
Kroot?
same mechanic.
Same mechanic, okay.
What would you like to do?
if I enlarge Nona, would that cause damage to it?
No.
Would it help me get out?
I believe enlarge changes some stats.
Grows
Yeah.
to large. Equipment grows, but with it, but returns to natural size if removed. The creature is sluggish 1. Its reach increases by 5 feet, and it gains a +2 conditional bonus to melee damage. The spell has no effect on a large or larger creature, and then it's just heightened.
So no, it just
No, it
increases your
wouldn't.
damage.
It wouldn't help me get out at all.
Then
Now, and to attack or do anything is a flat 5 DC. So,
Right. Okay.
and that's
That's
just
for each action, right? Okay. But if I meet that, I can do whatever I
bludgeoning
want. Cool.
damage, that doesn't
Except for move.
yeah.
Okay.
will save. Have we done a will save before?
And just based on the information you get. Oh.
What would you like to do?
I don't know.
How do you fight something that's dumb?
Yeah.
How can we use that?
intelligence save, but
Yeah.
but wisdom. I mean, are we to assume it's also unwise with that riddle?
Well, I mean, usually you know that there are 3 basic saves.
Right.
There's fortitude.
Gotcha.
There is
Reflex and will.
and will. So if
And
you
will
were
is
to
the only
if
brain
you were to
one.
give a mental stat to one of those 3,
Yeah.
which one would you give it to?
Fortitude.
Yes.
So how many
Its will
saves?
save seems to be
It
the
says
weakest.
stat in question next to
So I
it.
could try to fear it.
On Dex Wisdom.
Or I could try to
That wasn't the question. They were
No.
because
But it's still
they were trying to understand the riddle a little bit more about it being dumb.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that,
That's what I meant. Yeah, I got you.
Because then...
So I realized I am a master in simple weapons and I hadn't marked that.
So, Kira, what are you doing? It's your turn.
I'm trying to decide if I want to frighten it or try to frighten it.
That'd be good. Anything that makes it let go of me, that'd be solid.
It's not holding you.
Wait, you're gonna frighten it. It's gonna move away from
holding
you
Nona.
with me.
Oh, it let go of me because I died, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, because you're
So you're doing this.
How far from the
You're
shore...
doing a Leo in Titanic, baby.
Yeah.
You're floating to the top.
How
slowly.
far from the shore is his body?
Right now, it's still about 60 feet away.
Oh.
It's not on the shore yet.
I should have tied the jug to my face.
Can I
There's...
hit him up to the surface? Do you think?
Please don't hit me.
You're already dead.
Or shove him?
Kind of.
I'm dying. Dying.
So come on, Kira.
4, 1.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll use
What?
this because it's a do.
Dying 1? Okay.
I will do the fear spell. Let's see if this backfires horribly. Based on it has to make a will save.
Okay, cool.
Making a will save.
Do you have evaporate water? That'd be cool.
Do you have Drain Lake? The spell Drain Lake.
You know,
is the first level,
I almost took it. Drain Lake.
29.
On a success, the target is frightened 1.
Okay.
Don't know what that means, but
On a
it's frightened
success,
1.
it's frightened 1?
Giggity.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anybody know what frightened 1
Wait,
is?
hold on. I looked at the wrong thing. Yeah, no, it's still target is frightened 1. Both the things that I looked at.
Said the
had
target's
the
right
same
one.
stuff.
Wow, you must be real scary.
On a,
Scary little elf.
on a success, it's frightened 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a critical success,
is- critical success is unaffected,
Huh.
but he didn't critically succeed.
That's awesome.
And failure is frightened 2, and critical failure is frightened 3 and fleeting.
Okay, cool. That brings us to...
Are you looking up the fright?
Yes.
condition? Okay.
That brings us to...
Pastel.
Pastel's turn.
All right, so Pastel is going to...
I'm gonna laugh at Krug's misfortune. Krug's misfortune.
Let's see
I
here.
was really trying to figure out how to get you to me, but there's nothing.
I have a grappling hook, but I have it.
Oh, I mean, I have a grappling hook too in my climbing kit.
Just grapple him.
All right.
Is that not up in there? For the grappler? Even though
I don't know.
Yeah.
Can the
think that was
creature
water.
and probably also Nona
Wait, what kind of save?
reflex?
I have a plus 15.
Okay, the monster's probably going to succeed on this too, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like all I can think to do right now, so I'm just going to do it. So make reflex saves, both of you.
Natural 20. Critical success.
Natural 1.
Wow! Wow!
Awesome.
That makes up for the 2 crits you got against.
Look at him!
What happens?
What happens? Tell us what happens.
Well, and
do we
okay,
kill it?
just so you know how frightened works, when you're grappled
I
by
don't even
fear,
think it's
the
good.
struggle to control your nerves, the frightened condition always includes a value. You take a conditional penalty equal to the value of your check and saving throw, unless specified otherwise. At the end of each turn, your value of frightened condition decreases by 1. So technically, I have a 0.
Wow. So you making
What
him
did you
scared really
cast?
helped, or it scared really helped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What happens? What happens?
Would you cast? He's like, I have to figure out what critical success means.
No, it tells me right here in the spell. I just need to... I'm using an app to roll the dice because it was 11d6, and on a critical miss, the damage doubles.
Oh, we have one.
Wow.
No, you roll those. You roll those for real.
There's 6. How many do you
Okay,
need?
you 6? All right, I have 3
I'll
of
find the
my
rest of
own.
mine
I
too.
have 2 here.
Here's 2 more.
Oh, I think...
So you need 22 if
If
we
I
can
have,
get it.
if I roll 11, if it's
Oh.
doubled,
I think we have 'em. Hold
Okay,
on.
You roll your dice twice.
roll my dice twice. Okay, all right,
So
all
how
right.
many do you have?
Wait,
I
1,
can't
2,
get up.
3,
Okay.
4,
I can
5,
try to get
6, 7, 8, 9,
Behind the
10,
scenes.
11. Okay, so I have 11.
He's got it. He's got it.
I've got it. I'm just gonna roll it twice. Okay. So
This is for next time.
that's a lot of 6s and 5s.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
What is this spell?
it is Flame Strike.
Dude.
Wow.
Fire's great. The DM's gonna be like, reduce that damage by itself because it's underwater. 0 damage.
Well, I
magic
wasn't
fire.
gonna use
Don't
it, but then
say
you
things
said
like that.
fireball works underwater, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll also use this then. And I also was thinking about using it because you told me that Nona has a little bit of resistance to fire or
That's
something.
true.
Like that.
What does a critical success mean, by the way?
It's you're unaffected.
Cool.
That's so good.
Okay,
We
so
could
that's
have not
gonna be
asked for a better
10,
time for you to roll
30.
that.
And get a
I
natural
critted you
0.
and did 17 damage. He's gonna do like 130
Okay, hold
damage
on.
to you right now. Fuck me. There's so many dice.
Pathfinder has so many big numbers in it.
Did you?
Well, hold on. Here's the other question.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did you update your spell for the increased base damage?
The
of
app is
1.6?
updated through 1.6.
Okay.
Yeah. The app updated like immediately.
Oh, good.
Path Builder is the app. We're not sponsored, but I love it.
Okay, so that's 86 damage.
Wow.
You have done that one attack has done more damage than the rest of this round.
Well, yeah.
80 what?
6.
Is there-
86.
Yeah. I don't think there's an add anything. Yeah. It's just a flat 86 damage.
Does it have to roll to keep hold of me?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks.
Did I get my D6 back?
You should have.
think
Oh,
I
no, there's still some over there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that was only 2 of my actions, so
Are you gonna swim closer to it? Like
I'm not getting in the water.
I mean, apparently you can just destroy everything. I don't think
Hold
you're
on.
afraid of this.
Wow, what the heck? Dang, I don't even know. I'm gonna cast.
That's
I'm just gonna cast. Is that 2? I bet that's 2 actions. I bet it is. Hold on. Yeah, that's 2 actions.
most spells.
In that case, I'm just gonna raise my shield.
It's like,
well,
Just in case.
I just did all that damage, and then I was like, oh no.
can you say "oh no" as Pastel?
oh no.
Thank you.
Nona, it is now your turn.
That is a 1 for my first action, so I don't have it. Then a 12. So for my second action, now remind me, based on what we know from what he rolled earlier, a 32 would not get me out of this bind, right?
A 32 would not.
Okay,
But it's
cool.
weakened.
Then I'm just gonna
bloody?
roll
you could crit.
an attack
Is it?
on it.
Is it bloodied?
This is my first turn. I can't rage this turn, so this is gonna be a regular attack. That is 26 to hit.
31 is its AC.
Yeah,
Okay.
you managed to hit it, but it does not look like it is affected in any means.
All right, here's one more with the maul.
You have to roll another roll
Oh,
to
right.
make sure if you can
That's a
hit
10 on that then.
Okay.
Look.
Nope.
it. All right.
Ow.
He's still impressed by the damage that.
Yeah.
So it would now be its turn, but because your turn is moving right before
Yes,
it,
I get to make my death save. So my death save, I'm dying 1, right?
Yep.
So that
it would normally be 10
normally
plus
10
1.
plus 1, but now it's 8 plus 1, so 9.
Yep.
Because I took 2 feats that reduced by 1. Okay, 18.
Okay.
That's a critical success.
Yes.
Sweet.
No, it's not because you have to roll 9. Because it's not. You have to beat that number. It's not like you tie it and you're good. So technically, the number you would have to hit would be 9.
Right, plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yours is 8 plus 1, so it was 9.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. 19.
yeah, exactly.
My bad.
Close though. So that I believe with a success, that means that you don't go up in a dying. You
Right.
just stay.
I stay.
Yeah. Cool.
Which means I'm unconscious floating in the water.
Correct.
Sounds like a plan.
Holding a jar of air but unable to breathe.
I think the jar of air is floating in the water.
Yeah.
It's probably floating in
I
the water.
should maybe be like using my
Helping me?
action to just like.
Well, I mean, you guys are a little bit far away from each
Sure.
other. All right, so it is its turn.
Am I buoyant?
Yeah.
How far do I
Well, you
ascend?
don't wear armor.
I know. That's what
Human
I'm asking.
bodies are buoyant.
I'm trying to explain. How far do I ascend during my turn?
Probably like 5 feet.
Wait, he's a dwarf.
In 6 seconds?
Yes.
Does he sink like a rock? As soon as
He
you're
sinks
unconscious.
like a rock, but like one of the
pebble.
flying ones.
All right, so
Oh.
it's going to bite you, Nona.
No.
Nah.
33.
Hits.
Is this what the Black Plague, what are their names?
The Black Squad.
Black Squad?
Dominion of the Black?
Dominion of the Black. Is
Here.
this how strong those guys are? Yeah.
We should have tricked them into getting into the water.
Take 20 damage.
What kind?
This would be.
You're not raging right now, are you?
Piercing.
Right? Okay, cool.
Because it
Then,
bites you.
I think I get. Oh no, I have to be raging to get that resistance. Damn it.
And then it is going to bite you again. And 25
To hit?
Yeah.
Does not.
Ooh.
The first useful.
And then
AC.
it constricts you, and you immediately take 15 points of damage.
Okay,
Is that just a flat 15
How are you
every
keeping
time?
these with tally marks?
hold on.
He's like,
I'm not. If you're talking to me.
Kira, it's your turn, and it is no longer frightened. By the way.
I'm gonna do Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a will
I
save.
know.
Okay.
I have my own thing. You do your thing.
Just trying to help.
Good thing.
33.
Fuck. It's a critical.
That was a will save?
success.
Yes. 30. Yeah, 33.
Darn.
Yeah, it's a beat of 23, so it's crit success, unaffected.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
happens at all.
Nope.
It crit succeeded on a will save.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you go right for the river. All right. It is now Pastel's turn.
All right. Oh, no.
What would you like to do?
Got any more of those spell slots?
I do.
Are you going to try to crit?
Because the thing is, like,
right.
oh, man. I'm like it's a reflex save, which it seems to be good at, and I think the only reason it worked last time was because it crit missed.
Yeah.
So I'm like worried about burning.
Do you have any wisdom or will saves?
I don't think you should worry about burning
Because
anything.
it takes
I think
us
you should burn
forever to
every.
get
Yeah,
through.
burn it. We're sleeping after this.
Burn it. Burn
Yeah,
it to the
okay,
ground.
then make another reflex save.
All right.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to use the same spell.
I don't really have something else
All right.
to.
That's fine. That's fine.
His thing is distance.
It got a 41.
that's gonna be a critical success, so nothing happens.
Okay.
It looked cool though.
I'm gonna say, I mean, like if Nona's being grabbed still, Nona has to make a reflex save as well.
Yep.
Nona fails to reflex save, right?
27. If I don't.
27 succeeds and it takes half damage.
Okay, of what?
11d6 fire damage.
Yeah, because I don't know, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay.
11d6, dog.
Well.
Kind of a lot.
Who took my metal d6?
Now this just to be clear,
one of
this
the
is
There's a
what?
One of the
There's
metal
a big
ones.
thing. Of
Yes, but
D6.
the metal d6 is mine.
One of you has the metal d6 that's Will's.
He will cut someone.
Oh, our dice look very similar.
7, 8. Oh, you've given me so many. Stop.
I've got like 20.
Now this is an area effect, right? We're not just saying it hits me because we feel like it, right?
It is an area effect.
I think this one's.
And I am in that area for sure.
You're being held by this thing, and it's a 10 radius.
I would argue that I have full cover
All
because
right.
of the tail.
Pastel, that's your turn, right? Oh, you're still rolling.
Oh, yeah, I'm rolling damage. Hold on. It is fire damage. I don't know if that means anything. Thanks. Okay, that's 20, 34 damage.
Okay, well my skin reduces it by 5. So you said 34?
So 29 damage.
All right.
I tried.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Because it's your turn.
These on
Okay.
there.
Cool. I'm gonna rage.
How y'all feeling?
Don't talk
Great.
to me.
Ow.
I'm not dying.
I feel great.
Top of your head.
Really instant karma right there.
Jane Gorgon, the demoralize action.
too.
Do you know what that does off the top of your head? It's
No,
like
but I
it's through
can-
intimidation, or can you look it up quickly? Yeah.
Oh,
'cause I can-
demoralize. It is. You have to share their language,
Okay.
and crapola.
Because I have intimidate. I have basically Paddington's cold stare as a feat. So I can intimidate and take the demoralize action without speaking and don't have to share a language just by looking at it. And I'm wondering if that would help me with this thing.
Oh, you just want to know the effect? Isn't it like flat-footed?
All right,
No,
so
that's
demoralize. With a sudden shout, a well-timed taunt, or a cutting put down, you can shake an enemy's resolve. Choose a creature within 30 feet of you who sense or sees you, and who can sense or see you. Attempt to intimidate check against that target's will DC. If the target does not understand the language you're speaking, you're not speaking the language, or they can't hear you, you take a -4 penalty to this check and demoralize the creature. On a success, the creature becomes frightened 1. Critical success, the creature becomes frightened 2 and is fleeing until the end of its next turn. Critical failure, can't attempt to demoralize this creature again for another 10 minutes.
Cool. Do we think it's worth me trying to frighten it right now, or should I just keep trying to hit? Because
how many actions do you have?
3, I haven't done any yet. I haven't committed to raging.
Attack. Oh.
So I can basically rage and attack, or I'm thinking I can demoralize, rage, and attack once.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Because rage, I think, is just one action.
I think it's always better to vary your turn than it is to just straight attack, because the attack.
So okay, so then I'm gonna from gripping it, I'm gonna find its face, and I'm just gonna give it a cold Paddington stare.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt an intimidation check against its will DC, and because of that feat, I don't have to take that -4 penalty. That is 21 against its will DC.
It succeeds.
And I fail. Which means nothing happens?
Yeah, failure, nothing changes. Critical failure means that you can't do it, but it's just a failure.
Cool. Then I had rage. That's right. I got the hit point. So I'm going to rage. I have raged, and I'm going to attack with my maul.
Don't forget to roll the flat D.
You're right. Thank you. 6.
Cool.
So here's my attack. 24. 24.
24
not a 31.
does not hit.
Oh
boy.
We're single digit rolling hard.
That's my turn. So
All right, that brings us to
break.
Kira's turn.
Mother forker.
I guess I'll try to fear it again.
Should I just do this?
I mean, do you feel that that's enough? Like, do you have anything? Because, I mean, just think about it. Fearing's only giving it basically a -1.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I guess I could fireball it.
Okay, that would make Nona have to also make a save.
Then I will just magic missile it. No, it's only 1d4.
It's gonna crit succeed.
Well, what spell did you heighten to your highest level as a sorcerer?
Huh?
What spell, when you start the day, did you heighten to the highest level spell?
I didn't.
So at the beginning of the day, it's not the highest level. You get you pick 2 spells that you can heighten to any level that they can be heightened to.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Oh yeah, you should do that next time.
See, I told you I shouldn't be updating my character sheet by myself.
Well, that's not a level thing. That's a
every day.
character ability.
Still. Because let's face it, I wouldn't change it.
Well, what spell would you put there?
Oh, what is this other one? Flaming
Something that does
sphere.
intelligence damage.
Flaming sphere.
I'm trying to get her to use it on magic missile.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, but that's just the 3, isn't it?
It's 1d4 plus however many levels that your max level is, plus however many actions you want to use.
Heighten +2. You shoot an additional missile.
But they hit. But
For every 2 spell casting levels. So it's a level 1 spell. What's the highest level spell you have?
No, you shoot 1 additional missile for each action you spend. I'd
Okay.
still only be spending 3 actions.
And when it's at heightened?
Heightened
It
+2.
doesn't-
You shoot 1 additional missile for each action, so it's still
No.
only...
It doesn't say anything
doesn't-
about spell level.
You're not
Like
reading it
levels.
correctly. So it says heightened 2, right?
It has heightened +2, yeah.
Okay, so that means for every 2 spell levels it's heightened, right?
For each action you spend,
So if you spend 3 actions, right, you get 3 missiles, right? And if it is 2 levels higher, you get an additional 3 missiles. And if it's heightened additional 2 more after that, it gets another 3 missiles.
Gotcha.
Does that
so
make
it's
sense?
heightened to 5 since it's my highest spell.
So that would be heightened twice, which means you would have 9 missiles
Yeah.
if you used all 3 of your actions. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, that's not how that reads. They have 4 descriptions.
I see. Yeah, once he started explaining it, I understood.
The thing
what
is,
they
you
meant,
have to
but
know
that's
what
a weird
heightened
wording.
means.
Yeah.
Like that word has a definition behind it.
It's just that it says you shoot 1 additional missile with each action you spend, so it sounds like it's saying
For each action, though.
Right. For
and
each
that's
action,
its base thing.
Yeah.
So if it's at 5th level spell, you're going to roll 9d4 plus 9,
Yeah.
and it
And they just
automatically
hit.
hits.
You want some D4?
Yeah, 3, please.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, this is confusing.
All 4s.
This one's a 4. This one's a 4.
Casters turns, everybody.
Casters turns, everybody.
My fingers are starting to hurt.
Casters turns everybody. The only one.
That's why you do it like this. Like on the edge of the table.
33.
33.
Woo! That's good.
Woo! Pathfinder.
So I just want to say, you just say casters turns everybody, but between the two of us, we've done over 100 damage to this.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Between the two of us, we've taken over 100 damage.
So that you can do that damage.
You alone have taken over 100
That's
damage.
true. I have.
Your body's just floating, right? Still?
Yep.
Is that what's happening?
I've risen 5 feet.
And that is your
doing
entire
different?
turn because
He
you
has
spent
risen
all 3
indeed.
actions. That brings us to Pastel's turn.
I would like to be healed.
You've
How-
risen, but you're not coming towards shore.
How far is Kroot from me now?
5 feet closer.
Yeah.
So
55 feet away.
Can we
One-
use Mage Hand to try to make the water
I'm way too
Bring
heavy.
him.
Oh.
Come on, water! You know when you're in the pool and you're trying to get
Yeah. Doesn't work, but I know what you mean.
Come on!
all right,
Doggy paddle creep closer.
55. Come
To
on.
hit?
No, that's how far away Kroot is.
Oh.
One move. Only one move. For me. I'm fast. There's one.
You're gonna drown by the time you
I
get to the
can't.
surface at
I
this
can't
rate.
reach you. I can't reach you, and I can't
Is he drowning,
heal you.
Indigo? Okay.
No, he's floating to the
He
top.
has hero armor in his lungs.
No, drowning takes a while for it to even start happening. So
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I was wondering
it's
if
literally
you're
been one
unconscious-
round that he's been dead.
Right.
So
Cool.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Augury.
Okay.
This is
What does that do? I feel like this is.
I ask about the results of a particular
This is what you
course
did in the
of
Halloween
action.
episode. Okay.
The spell can predict results up to 30 minutes into the future and reveals the GM's best guess among the following outcomes. Wheel, the results will be good. Woe, the results will be bad. Wheel and woe, the results will be a mix of good and bad. Nothing, there won't be particularly good or bad results. The GM rolls a secret DC 6 flat check. On a failure, the result is always nothing. This makes it impossible to tell whether a nothing result is accurate. If anyone casts Augury on the same topic, use the secret roll result from the first casting. It's possible to get different results if circumstances change.
Okay.
So, I'm literally going to ask if we just keep doing the same thing we're doing, like where we just kind of keep pounding away at this thing, is that going to yield positive results?
Is it bloody?
I have
Is it-
24 hit
is it
points.
bloody?
just so you know.
What is it good? What was the woe and
Wheel, woe, wheel and woe, and nothing.
wheel?
That's good.
The results will be good if we just keep pounding away.
I will not be able to pound away for after
right.
this round, most likely, because I have 24 left.
You have
You've
24
just been
left?
getting bludgeoning and piercing damage, all right?
Not even piercing.
Okay, that's my full turn. So again, my eyes roll back in the back of my head, and I come back and I go,
Keep at it. Is that your whole turn?
that's my whole turn.
All right. It would be its turn, so you need to make your save.
Yeah. No, I
Wait,
don't.
I'm after Pastel.
I was dying 1 and I succeeded.
No, when you just succeed, you stay at where you don't gain the additional dying. If you have to critically succeed to remove.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in PUBG when you're crawling around on the ground,
Shut the.
and someone has to
Nothing like PUBG. PUBG, somebody else has to.
I think I'm after Pastel. I think I have been after Pastel.
No, you haven't.
No.
Haven't I?
Oh,
No.
you are. You are.
18,
You
I
are.
was
You are.
17,
You are. You're gonna go after Cruz.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
Okay, cool. So Nona, I'm sorry. You're ready. It's your
Cool,
turn.
thank you.
No,
I
Nona.
rolled
Nona
a
goes after
17,
you.
you rolled
Nona,
an
Nona
18.
has a 17. You have an 18. So.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep, I've been going after you.
Are you sure?
I
What?
don't think so.
No.
Like about
They've changed it like 30
yeah,
times.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Just like, no!
Here's
One,
the-
I'm keeping you in the dying condition because if they heal you, you come back. Versus if you come back from
Yeah,
a
I'm out
death.
for 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Oh.
So I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
7 to do my action, which
Okay.
is going to be to attack. God! 21, doesn't even matter. Here's to attack again. 14, great. So now my actual attack doesn't hit.
You rolled a 7.
And my third attack, I rolled a 7, so I can do another action. So I can miss again. I don't want to play anymore. I rolled 7, 7, 8.
You did. You rolled a lot of...
Almost lucky, but not.
Look, I think this is the problem.
I'm gonna. You know what? I think this is the
No,
problem.
I'm gonna just...
You think the tray is the problem? That's stupid. It's clearly the die.
No, it's definitely the tray. The tray
It's
is,
definitely the die.
the tray is the variable because I've been using multiple dice.
All right. So it would be its turn.
Double digits. Single digits.
It's going to bite you, Nona.
Fine.
He's unconscious. Like, the attack is gonna hit and it's gonna be more than 24 damage.
Does
And just to spite you, we're gonna do the cameras now while you have to talk.
26 hit?
No.
Yes. Oh, no.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
thinking
Not even with
policy.
my rage
Dang, Buck.
decrease.
All right. Next attack.
You're like... You have a useful...
It's gonna attempt to bite you again. If this does hit, it's a 19. It's a 19 before it's plus 23 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
But what about its -5?
It's
I know.
okay.
it's 14.
I know.
He leads closer. It doesn't matter.
You are going to take 30 damage.
Of what?
Piercing.
Thank you.
Are you raging right now?
I am raging, which means that I decrease
29 piercing.
29, cool. I can decrease that by 2.
Still,
By 2. Great.
So 27 damage?
27, which is... Okay. So I'm still up.
Okay. It's going to constrict you for 15.
Okay, hold on. So it was... What was it before? It was 25?
It was 20. It was a 29 minus
29.
2, so 27.
So 27...
Plus 15.
Well, so 27, 11 of my temporary hit points, which leaves me with 16, which means 124. I go down. I don't... There's no negatives, right? I'm just at 0. Okay. Yep, Nona starts floating. I have put my jar away if I haven't been needing it, so...
It is now Kira's turn, and you start to see that Nona's body is now...
Floating as well.
And neither of you, do you wear armor?
Yeah. I'm wearing armor.
You are.
But leather,
Medium.
right?
It's hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a full... Oh, yeah. She's wearing a full hide bodysuit now. It just so
pretty
you know.
hot.
Pretty hot. Oh, yeah. Inside it's
Ball
very
gag?
hot.
in the...
No.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure.
What the heck,
I
dude?
don't know. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Don't
No,
ball
like,
gag
do
my
I want
character
to
like
make a
that.
reflex
I didn't
save?
do it. I asked.
Well, what else do
Remember,
we
you
have?
can remember, you have multiple
I also
spells that
have
are
two necklaces
heightened.
of,
You need me to... Oh, you still-
well, I know. I just if I heighten fireball, then I do 10d6 if you fail.
Well, and remember, if you do damage to dead people, it adds to their dying.
Damn it!
We just need to wait for Nona to get out of the
That
way.
is also a target. I don't know. All my things are like. But
Funny story while we're waiting for the
that is
casters
Well, only
to
if-
finish their turns.
if he fails.
Somebody on our YouTube channel
I
commented.
mean, I could try this
and
one
said,
again.
"Psst, you put the wrong show notes link and you forgot the link to the shirts.
But
And
it's
which
not
one?
Stupid.
Today's?
Yeah.
Oh, Game Gorgon.
My bad. Sorry.
It was so funny because I added, because I went and I noticed today that there was no hashtag, so I went and added hashtags.
Oh, okay. You should have noticed the two other ridiculous things.
I love YouTube.
Because I just assumed you would have copied and pasted it from the episode that
I thought I did. I don't
Because that
write
one
them
had
from
void.
scratch
Yeah,
every
that
time.
one had void merch on it, which, if you like, this is where that shirt came from. They sent it to us for free. That didn't come from void
This
merch.
is Roswell Kid. They play rock and roll.
Is it a band?
Yeah.
And I love that this is backwards. This says Dungeon Master, by the way.
Yeah, just
Dungeon Master.
It's as though you're navigating through a labyrinthian dungeon. You know.
So what would
it
you
backwards?
like to do, Kira?
I'm just
Yes,
gonna
it
do
is.
magic missile again. Cause
Okay.
Backwards.
magic missile.
Pinching my nip.
No.
Croup pinch my nip.
Are you telling on me?
Croup pinch my nip.
Right on stream?
Right on stream.
In front of all your
Croup pinch
friends?
My nip. In front of all my friends, he pinched my nip.
All 0 friends. Womp womp.
Pinch my nip and hurt
Wow.
my feel. I have nothing left.
He's dead.
Remember how we were like,
Hey, how small that one is.
I love this session because we spent a bunch of days searching and finding nothing, and then the rest of the
I don't know.
session
I
is fighting
miscounted. I
one
thought I had
thing.
too many.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, there's a lot of 3s there.
Ooh, I like that, and then that, and then that one's a that one.
I mean, this isn't one
That one.
thing.
So
This is 100 things in one thing form.
Okay,
This is a
sure.
gross monster.
It's one very bad thing. But we have to remember, there's always a bigger fish.
32.
No, this is
Yeah.
the biggest fish.
No,
32?
there's always a bigger
32
fish.
damage.
Oh, nice. I bet this is the last thing we were supposed to fight.
Is it bloodied? Is it
Aside
bloodied? Bueller? is it bloodied?
Is it bleeding?
We got a
Is the
wheel.
water changing colors?
So how many arrows was that? How many darts that you casted?
You said 9.
I don't know. I was asking you. If
There's
that's what-
9.
Thank you. 9 is the answer. I appreciate
You
you.
said 9. You told me.
I'm pretty sure it's 9.
So
told me
you
my
cast
last
your hands
turn.
out, and you're literally going out, and you see 9 arrows going into the hitting it all along, and it is now
Pastel's turn.
Pastel's turn.
Okay, so now you're 50 away from me?
Yes.
Huh. All right. Well, I can't do any damaging spells because they're all area effects, and I would just kill Nona, so...
You would just give Nona an additional dying.
which is killing in the real world.
You know what? That's a good
What's the
point.
real world?
That's a good point!
That's a good point. I'll
Giving
make
them
a
an additional
reflex
die when
save.
they're alive is to kill them.
Reflex save, you say?
You're right, Krug. I'm not using this anymore.
You're making a reflex save as well, by the way, Nona.
Can I?
No, you can't. You fail.
Oh yeah, you all fail.
Wait, me too?
I don't know what's the area.
It's
Can't you just shift it over
It's
a
just
bit?
a 20-foot burst. I'm gonna not hit you, but Nona's too close. I don't think I have. I don't think.
It
I
got
don't
a
think you're giving-
28.
Okay, that succeeds, but it's not a critical success.
Okay.
So creature takes half damage.
Okay.
I'm casting Fireball.
Okay. Do I automatically fail or crit fail?
You fail.
Okay. Which means I take an extra dying. So now I'm at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There's a spot for them.
For dying?
I thought there was.
Not on this sheet. I'm gonna put it down here though. I could have
Oh
sworn.
hell yeah!
I have a question.
Yes.
It's an unattended object, but can I use telekinetic projectile to get his body out of the water?
No, because you would have to.
I would not object. He's still alive.
But I could be like, grab your clothes. Your clothes is an
No,
arm.
you telekinetic projectile has to be forced towards a flat object or an enemy, and so you would literally be flinging his body towards.
No, I want to fling his body towards the shore.
30. Well, okay, no, sorry, 30 total, so 15 half.
Okay,
You take
that's
15.
fireball.
Yep.
So you fling your fireball, which starts as a small bead that exits your finger and goes into the water until it hits its target, and and you see the water bubble up, and you see the smoke coming out of it, and then you see a serpent. Float to the top.
Did I get to the top before it?
No, the fireball force pushed it to the top.
Wait, so am I also?
Yes,
cool.
yes, it is dead.
And I'm still
Even though I'm
slowly-
unconscious, it looks like I'm riding it.
My gosh.
Good
Would you
job,
like to know
Pascal.
how much health it had?
Please.
119.
It had 215.
Jeebus.
Whoa. You nerfed it, right?
Look,
or did
if-
we do that much?
You just did that much. It was
Wow.
it was just at. It
He
was
did
just.
basically half of its health. Like
Yeah,
in
that's
one
true.
hit.
It
And
literally
then
was
she
like
did that.
9 to 34, then to 43, then 64, then 76, and then 142. Yeah, so it
Cool.
like there was a big jump between
Yeah,
this.
yeah. That's
I
fine.
assume you
Cool.
kind of get closer, like under the shore of the water, and cast heal on them.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I mean, I'll grab them and bring them over.
So
I also have the
both of
healing
you
gloves.
wake up in the water.
Oh, man, I killed it. I killed it. It was like coughing up water.
Guys, I just on principle, we have to eat this tonight. Like,
Oh
for
yeah,
reals.
I've already started actually. I'm gonna take like a little bit out of my tooth.
Like, with your bare hands ripping pieces of flesh out and just eating it.
And what else was down there?
Big boat.
There's a barge down there.
Oh yeah. Since I still have time, actually, I'm gonna go explore the barge with my vape jar. I feel great.
Oh, can I find my vape jar?
Yeah.
So let's go find the vape jar and the
Oh wait, actually,
on the boat.
you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about a thing, baby. I'm gonna cast locate
Vape jar?
vape jar.
Cool.
It's a level 9 spell that lets you find a vape jar.
It's called the whole spell is called locate vape jar. No,
It's bottle of infinite air. That's the item that we're talking about.
yeah.
Vape jar.
There's not an item called vape jar.
Vape jar.
I think it's vape jar.
A jar from which to vape.
Okay. I mean, you find it.
Okay.
Never mind. I can't cast that because it says in the spell, if there's running water between you and the target, you can't locate the object.
Either way, it didn't leave Kroot's body, so
Yeah.
That's
If the
amazing.
owner of the item has recently died to a serpent, you cannot locate the
Question on the vape jar: how long does it last?
An hour.
Okay.
Per day.
per day.
So, you still need to roll a perception check to try to find anything.
Cool. Is it possible that one of you two going in would be better than like me? Because I have a plus 10 to perception.
What did I heal
isn't
for?
I have
bad.
a plus 11.
I mean, I have plus 13.
Do you want to go take a look or should I go in?
What
I'm
did
a
I
good
heal-
swimmer.
I'll go.
Okay.
Give me your vape jar.
How does the
There you
swim
go.
speed work? Or does that not matter right now?
No, it's just about how much time you spend down there.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
Oh wait.
Ooh, that's
Again,
31.
31 for perception.
Wait, 32. Excuse
I
me,
feel like
32
you
for
used my
perception.
Okay, you get to the barge, and on the barge, you discover a cache of art objects and fine jewelry in a watertight chest.
You're all getting this through a message right now.
Okay.
Like,
You all have 2 treasure points.
we all have 2 treasure points.
Each of us?
No. It's a total group.
Oh,
We,
cool.
we each have 2 treasure points.
One person should keep track of our
Wait.
treasure.
Pastels.
Why should
Not
Treasure
William, but
points.
pastel.
Oh no,
Oh, Kira has a good notes section. Cool.
Kira.
Points.
I shouldn't carry the treasure because I'm very small.
2.
Yeah.
And it's just 2 points. It's not level. It's not nothing. It's just 2.
You
2
have
points.
gained
Cool.
2 points.
That was 2 points worth of work. Jesus.
We
Points are
searched-
valuable.
Yeah, we searched the square.
Do we know how much a point is worth? Like in any real
picking
terms?
stuff?
Yeah. So, you know that with 2 points, you can get a +3 armor, +3 weapon, bracers of armor 6.
Oh, what he
Aeon
rolled.
Oh, you
Stone.
told us
Wait, you
this,
read it.
that's right.
Yeah, Aeon Stone Pink are all 2.
Okay.
And then a Staff of Fire Greater is 1.
Oh.
And a Staff of Healing is 1.
Gotcha.
You have to go back to
Yeah,
Kellery,
yeah.
Kellery.
and then she will send a request, and it will take approximately 1d4 days for that item to be retrieved and brought back.
Okay.
But if you want to spend additional treasure points, or if one of you has the ability to cast teleport twice in one day, you can decrease the
Number of days.
the number of days by 1.
Okay.
Cool. Can't.
Well, I mean, technically
Yeah.
you have an extra treasure, so you could go back and either
Oh,
get
sure.
the Staff of Fire or the Staff of Healing.
run really fast.
It's not one of the options.
Well,
Let's wait till we have more points, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
for sure.
We should
Not
continue
really
at least to like the end of
Can-
this river.
Like, I don't think going deeper is a good idea, judging by
Well-
what we just found.
Well, we're trying to find the source of the river. Right? That's where we have heard the moonstone. Moon
But we have 2 months.
Somebody said something about the mountain.
Like, maybe
so-
we spend a bit of time exploring the forest.
You want to explore the forest more?
Yeah, like,
Let's explore the forest.
Let's go left.
You want to go like boom, 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 boom?
No, I
Oh,
wanna go
left.
boom, 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 boom.
So we're here. You want to go here?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the west,
Directly
one
west.
hexagon.
Yeah, direct west.
Direct west of F.
Okay. So you have spent the remainder of that day there. You have camped. You guys are back up to spells.
We ate some serpent.
Meet sandcastles.
Exactly. You guys are all back to full, basically. You're starting from fresh, basically. So you go over. Who is going to make the survival /
I'll do perception.
perception?
I will do survival.
And I will walk behind the elf and learn
Do
how
I
to
get
do.
guidance?
Sashay
No,
away.
I'm going to give myself guidance.
You can't give us both.
Can't both?
guidance?
Didn't you do that before?
I mean, no, I wasn't doing that before, but I mean, it's a cantrip. Can I do
How
guidance?
long does it last? I believe, does it last until the end of someone else's turn? Or until the start of your turn or something like that?
Until the start of my next turn or until dismiss.
And how many actions?
It's 2.
So you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair enough. What is it? Survival? 28.
28, okay. And what is
Wait a
yours?
second.
That's going to be 27.
27 and
I rolled a
28.
26 for nothing.
Let's see.
27 perception is what I got. Is
All
what
right.
I got.
Remember that.
Is what I got.
So I actually am going to take away a couple of days because I screwed up.
Oh, nice.
So every time you succeed,
good.
it takes 1 day to search the area.
Nice.
So this takes 0 days then.
No, you both succeeded.
Oh.
So it takes negative 1 day.
So you guys,
We go forward.
so you guys are
Go forward. And
at the end of this day. You are now at a week. So you're at 7 days now.
Cool.
All right. So you spend an entire day searching this area, and you do not find anything.
All right. Northeast?
Yeah.
Yeah, northeast.
So out of the tree line.
No.
just-
No,
Northeast.
The next hex
Yes,
of the tree line.
next tree.
Within,
sorry.
within the trees.
Next,
Yep.
next trees.
Go for it.
Perception,
Same in the
guidance.
Ooh.
Best you can do without critting.
33.
A 33
Yeah. That better.
at survival or
Survival.
Okay.
Mine was 18 perception.
Okay. So you critically succeed.
Nice.
It meets it beats.
Ooh, so we know it's 33.
Yeah.
And you discovered nothing in this location. It takes you 1 day,
Uh-huh.
but you feel that if you travel north, that there will be something
Northeast or west?
East or west?
north.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess we...
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
We have to go 2 squares up.
We
gotcha.
go this way.
Do you want to stay in the forest, or do you want to try... This is a terrain... If we don't go to the forest, it's a terrain we haven't tried yet.
I say we go north twice without searching.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
search
we
on the
could-
second north. We
Sure.
don't have to search.
Of course, yeah. So we're going to do that, Jake.
So you're going to do what?
We're going straight north.
So we're going 12
and not
miles
going
and
to
then
search on the way.
24 miles.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
next day. So
We're
I'm going to...
skipping 1 day of searching.
Exactly, yeah. So you're going to just spend 1 day traveling, and then you're going to then roll.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, me?
Or whoever's going to roll
Well,
for
we
the
both are.
searches. You're looking in this terrain.
Okay. I thought you meant this was like a special one.
I wish I'd rolled better. This isn't bad, but like
29?
29.
and 27 perception.
Oh, mine's survival.
1 second.
You mind? You little goblins?
Actually, they probably can't even hear that on the stream.
They can.
They can?
Yep.
During the other thing, they couldn't, right?
Hijinks on hijinks and handlebars. There was an even quieter bark during like a conversation, and we commented on how they probably couldn't hear it, and someone in the chat said, "I heard that."
Fair enough.
Also, hijinks and handlebars Tuesday,
We'll talk about it
6:30 Pacific times.
Yeah, someone pointed out we need to make sure that Nightbot now promotes hijinks and handlebars as well.
Man.
Who's Nightbot?
Our audience just reminds me of stuff constantly. Hey, we got links. Hey, can you update your schedule?
Okay, so you guys are here, and what was your roll?
Ooh,
26.
I didn't move the dice. 29.
29.
27 was mine perception.
That's why you never move your dice.
Not even to roll them the first time.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you find a
pick a
small village.
Yeah, thick. No, wait, what's it called? Thirst. Nope. What?
Thickville?
Thank you.
Thickville? Thicket.
Thickville.
Thicket.
Wait, can we not just approach this place like these people might be hostile? I don't know.
I roll.
Well-
I roll in.
Or hold on.
So would you like to get information about?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is a small village from the outskirts of where you guys are in your search. You see that there is a lot of humanoids, but they're all very small. And
Like how small in comparison to me? I'm a halfling.
And I'm a goblin.
I would say goblin, not goblin. I'd say gnome small.
Okay.
I am literally small. Like my size is really small. Am I about the same size as them then?
It's gnomes.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
I mean, he straight up said gnome size.
Well, yeah, but he also said people. I don't know if
Well, they're humanoids.
Oh, humanoids. Okay. I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
You also see magical beasts of many Fey variety.
Oh, the
Hey!
Oh, y'all, I heard
Faye'ville.
this is about, how the Fae gone somewhere else? I think we're somewhere else now.
This is the village or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Kroot, what's wrong?
I don't know if they're gonna be happy with us killing the monster in a lake, or maybe they'll be ecstatic if we kill
Don't
the
say
monster.
it.
I think
Why
we
would
should.
you bring
what
that
do you,
up?
we're heroes.
We're not talking to them right now.
But why would you even think that?
I'm just saying,
You made it
well,
sound like you're
hold
gonna
on.
bring it up.
Have
Don't bring it
tons of
up.
magic.
Well, wait, we could
bring
maybe
it up.
no, we could bring it up. We could say like, oh, how does everyone feel about that monster in the
No,
lake?
how about we don't mention the
No,
lake?
we met. How about that monster
we can't
in the
lie
lake?
to them.
And then they go,
No.
Do you realize how
You
insane
don't
the
mention
magic
it.
is?
I can tell them I
If they
killed
ask
it on my
us,
own.
we are truthful.
No,
If there's
but
any
don't mention
anger,
it.
it'll direct it at me.
No,
and I can
Don't
take
bring it up
No,
first.
this plan is the right plan.
Don't bring it up first.
Don't bring it up. But if they
Don't bring it
ask,
up first, but if they ask, we
Be
say.
truthful.
Y'all.
But if they ask, be truthful.
their magic's insane.
That's exactly what
We
I
got
wanted
attacked.
to hear. That's what Sarah and Ray would want.
Y'all, I gotta tell you, I killed a sea serpent. I'm gonna have a hard time not talking about it to everybody I meet. I haven't met a new person in a week. You understand how long it's been since I've bragged?
Hey, nice to meet you.
I know you, but it
I'm
is
just
nice to
trying to-
meet
No,
you.
no. Just trying to give
he
you
has
the-
multiple personalities. You're meeting somebody new.
Oh,
My name is Kruer.
Kruer.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, I killed a sea serpent.
Well,
All right, that's out of my system. I think I'll be good.
Hold on.
actually.
Hey, let's not make Kroot flex their improv muscle.
So I think, are we gonna walk in?
Kroot in character. I didn't say Krug. I said Kroot. Let's not have.
Hey,
Kroot-
look, I'm
No.
just saying if you find
You're ripping up your.
I'm just saying if you find a good improv class on like Friday nights, Krug and myself would totally go.
So are we gonna walk in and be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I mean,
Nona will lead the way.
All right.
Gonna be nice and friendly.
Yeah, I'm a master in diplomacy, expert actually, working on my masters.
Okay.
So I walk in and I say, we're from the Palatini, right? No, they're
No,
bad. We're from
the
the
esoteric order
Of the Palatine,
yeah.
Palatine, not Palpatine. I don't know what you said.
esoteric order. The Palatini is here. I am Representative Nona Widesteel. Who can speak for this little town?
I'm covering my face. By the way.
Like the entire time, just because like they're like,
And I'm just.
I actually want to roll to make an impression, which
Okay.
I think is diplomacy. That is 25 to make a good impression on these people.
they're all like, hi, Nona.
Hello.
What brings you to our wonderful town?
Oh snap! I love them.
We're looking for something called a moon myrrh. Y'all heard of it?
No, but I'm sure someone here knows all about moons.
Oh,
What
is someone
about
in
Burr?
particular?
So, just to kind of give you a better description of the town is separated in kind of different quadrants.
Okay.
And it is themed very different. Like, in each quadrant is themed as a different element.
Cool.
How many quadrants are there?
There are 3.
Okay, we should steer clear of the water one if it exists. Wait.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm so
That's a
happy.
trident, I'm pretty sure.
No, I was making a joke.
I'm really sorry that I'm going to bring this up, but I was just listening to Drunks and Dragons today, and they made that exact same
Did
joke.
they really?
This is blowing my mind because you said it, and I was like, "Did I just have really bad deja vu? What's going on?"
I legit feel awkward because I don't listen to that show and everybody's gonna think I'm like,
No,
no.
well, that's a joke. To say like how many quadrants are there? That's a joke. That's not a joke
didn't-
specific.
it's just the timing's
Yeah.
really coincidence and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah, I whispered it to you before we started streaming.
Make this joke, Krug.
If Indigo mentions quadrants,
What are the elements, Jake?
Earth, wind, water.
Okay, we gotta steer clear of water for sure.
Surprisingly enough, you don't actually see a fire location.
Okay.
Don't look at us like that. No, don't raise your eyebrows. Stop it.
There's no one who's raising his eyebrows at us.
But yeah, so in each area is themed, and like the buildings, everything is extremely colorful. All of the roofs are actually red, and
There's the fire.
yeah, like that's really what it is.
Okay.
So
they're all fire.
kind of, just the roofing.
Okay.
I'm sure someone here specializes in moons. I mean, it's one of the most important parts of our entire world.
Oh, I know.
What do you specialize in? And also, what is your name?
My name is Zendikar,
Zendikar.
and I specialize in fey beasts.
Oh, like all the ones walking around? Mm-hmm. They're so cool. Can I live here?
Pastel.
Sorry.
You gotta join my gang.
A king?
I'm not a goblin, though.
It's a goblin thing. It's not a real game.
It's all right. I'll adopt you. I've learned a lot about adopted ancestry by studying this elf. Kira, is it? I'm just joshing. Nice to meet you, Xanathar.
Zendikar?
Zanzibar.
It's Zendikar, but yes, please join. We while we are here and would be very helpful. You do have to be careful.
Of what?
Of what?
Of
Well,
why?
We've been having a kind of an issue.
With the sea serpent?
No.
Pastel.
No, we haven't been, but you guys should make sure to not swim in any lakes. There's a lake that's nearby. It's got a lot of signs that say caution, no swimming, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good that you put those up.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more. Not that I've seen it, but like a couple more would be good.
Okay, I'll let them know. But no, just recently we have been getting attacked by giant flying birds.
Rocks.
Exactly.
Don't say that rocks.
No, that rocks. I'm gonna kill him. How many? And how weak are they to hammers?
We've been having this problem. They're coming from the east, the northeast. So you have to be careful and keep a watchful eye.
You got somebody here that specializes in crafted and creating structures like a catapult? Because I'd like to take a word with them. I'm going to help you build some catapults or some big old crossbows. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying this because I'm really good at crafting.
Right.
I'm really good at crafting, and I want to use it. And
We don't really craft a lot of mechanical things. I mean, there is Bob, but he's Bob.
I blow past. I'm like, Bob. So Pastel is now gone.
How many rocks?
As far as they can tell, one.
Okay.
Like there's been one, but we don't know if they're multiple and they're just attacking at different times.
Do I know anything about rocks? Can I
They're
roll
giant birds, but yes, you can
to
roll one.
know more
I would have to roll a
that the
nature
thing that we fought
to
with the other-
see.
No, you
That was a manta ray.
Manticore.
Manticore.
Rock core. Yeah.
Yeah, rock, core, manta,
23
Whatever.
nature.
Manta, Santa, bad Santa,
I wanna know-
Santa University, Santa X.
If it is typical to have one rock or multiple, like if it's likely that there is more than one.
I rolled a 24,
Cool.
and I want to know what the likelihood of a level 10 character killing a rock is.
On their
nine.
own.
okay. So, for information about rocks, these legendary birds are known to carry off elephants in their deadly talons. They soar high in the air and make their nests on peaks of mountains.
Do they typically live alone or in groups?
They usually live by themselves unless they have nested.
Okay.
You answered my question when you said that they lift elephants.
All right, cool. So last question for Xantamore, for Pottermore. So listen, Zanzanilla, you said someone here. Can you direct me in the good direction to go for someone who might know about a moon? Mir.
I don't know what a moon mirror is. Do you
Right.
have any more information about it?
It's probably connected to some dark occult magic, like Order Black or something.
We definitely do not have any of that, good sir.
Insight.
And, yeah, please.
And, we do not have any of that, good madam.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna. It's not insight. What do we have?
Perception.
Would that be the best way? Could I? Yeah, perception's probably my best hope for this. Can I try to steal the truth from him with my thievery?
Wait, why would you do? You have diplomacy.
Oh,
it's better than
that's
your
true.
thievery.
I mean, like, I'm
you
only
can
gonna be
use
like,
that to get information.
Are you
out of
sure?
people.
Are you sure, new friend? And that's the 26 diplomacy.
You're
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. We are of the Fae. We here are all about nature and how wonderful it is. We do not take kindly to magic that is evil.
I then have some unfortunate news for you. There's a group here called the
Dominion of the Black.
The Dominion of the Black.
That one's even the easy one.
I'm bad at remembering proper nouns.
The Black Squad is like just stuck in my head.
Yeah.
What are we? Some
Some guy.
What are we? Some kind of Dominion of the Black?
There's a group here called the Black. Wow, I actually
Dominion of the Black.
Dominion of the Black.
They are
There's a group here
malevolent
called-
aliens.
I mean, there's a group here called the Dominion of the Black that are trying to do some evil magic. I mean, forgive me, I don't know exactly what it is or what it does, but we have it on good authority with somebody that we work with on a regular basis who's very reliable that it's something that needs to be stopped. Is that something that you're interested in perhaps assisting with? You or your Fae friends?
I mean, we would be more than happy to help you, but we're kind of dealing with a major issue ourselves. And if we were to help you, we would then hurt ourselves. But if you could help us,
reasonable.
we could possibly help you.
Reasonable.
I like that. Let's scratch that. Possibly, we are gonna kill your little rock problem.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say me.
Oh no! Listen,
I kind of thought she was going off in that direction too.
Dead silent at the same time. Just like,
but yeah,
Don't
we'll
taste good.
we'll see about that. I'm just kidding. We won't. I happen to know gnomes do not taste good. Not a lot of meat on you. Anyway, we will be squashing your rock problem. I'll be going right up into the air to take those down. And when we come back to ask for your help dealing with the pure forces of evil, you will help us.
We would love to help you.
Yes, you would.
Cut to Bob.
To give you a reference, you kind of asked them to, I assume,
We're asking for their allegiance.
like where the rocks are.
Oh, yeah.
That's what is my next question.
On your map, in the brown upper right corner, you'll notice a section that is labeled J.
Cool.
That
Is where we're going.
is the
Cool.
estimated location of where the rocks are.
Cool.
Can we write that down?
Yeah.
So you walk into like the only like shop like that is like
It's like got beads.
No. It's like outside of it looks like a blacksmith, but like
Something
instead
like
of like a hot iron or anything, there's like giant cogs that are just covered in grease and like just all over the place. And you walk into the room and you just literally hear, gink, gink, ow, gink, gink, ow, Bob, yeah. Sorry, I'm just used to screaming.
Bob?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Pastelabora. I am of the... Oh, no.
Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye. I know.
I am of the Esoteric Order of the Palatine Eye. I am here to help...
Bless you.
Thank you. Bless you, too. I cast Bless.
Literally bless you.
Literally bless
Literally bless you.
which should actually help with not hitting himself with a hammer. We are here to
Today, Junior.
Oh boy!
Wow, Bob's a jerk.
Wow,
Bob is Bob.
Freaking jerk.
we're here to help take care of your rock problem,
Okay.
and specifically, I've heard that you might have something to do with crafting, and I want to approach you with some diagrams and some blueprints.
All right, let's get this on. And he puts, like you can see, he's like going for a high five, and he puts his hand up, but it's a hook. And he goes, "I'm just kidding." Yeah, well,
He
okay.
puts up the other hand, it's missing 3 fingers. It's like,
Ooh.
I feel good about this.
He wasn't holding a hammer with a hook, so that means that he was saying "ow" as he was hitting a hook with a hammer. Or he was hitting his arm with the hammer.
Or
Both
his
of which
arm
are
with a hook.
ridiculous.
Or here's what I picture. There's a wall of hammers, and he kept missing, and it like would hit his foot. And he kept going like, oh! And
He got so tired of bending over to pick him up that he just has a wall of them now.
Well, if you would like to know how I had imagined it in his head, is that the hammer is actually so big that when he hits it, like the vibration just hurts. Like, have you ever hit something so hard with a hammer that you're just like,
Oh,
wish I was
gotcha.
that.
Yes,
It's like a
absolutely.
knockback.
I'm the only one apparently. I'm the bitch. So he goes, okay, let's, what kind of, diagrams do you got for me?
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out these blueprints for both catapults that will toss like a bunch of rocks and also like giant crossbows.
Hold on.
You have catapults that throw birds?
Yeah, how are we
No.
into the catapult before we defeat them?
ROCKS.
Oh, wait, ROCK? Yes, got it. All right, I'm with you. I am figuratively and literally picking up what you're putting down as he takes the diagram.
Good one, Bob.
Can Pastel live here? It seems
I mean, does Pastel have a home?
maybe
Since
now.
leaving the
So
our original
here's
crew?
why. Okay, we don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this. I'm real sorry, everyone, but I just like.
No, this is great. This is honestly
really
a
good.
great way to end the session because we've got about like 10 more minutes
Okay.
before we can go into like what our thoughts
So
about the session
I have a
were.
crafter's eyepiece. I took that as one of my items. So this rugged metal eyepiece etched with square patterns is designed to be worn over a single eye. So I just like take that and I put it. Twisting the lens reveals a faint three-dimensional outline of an item you plan to build, with helpful labels on the component parts. While worn, this eyepiece gives you an item bonus to crafting checks to craft. The eyepiece grants a +2 bonus.
Some VR shit? What the
Yeah, it's like
Google Glass.
VR.
You have Google Glass.
I have Google Glass.
Nice.
Augmented reality glass.
The eye,
It's called pastel glass. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
the eyepiece grants a +4 bonus. Once per day, you can activate the eyepiece by twisting it for 1 minute.
What you've been
Hold
doing
on.
for this whole
Wait,
conversation.
hold on. You have to twist it for 1 minute?
To have the eyepiece cast a 5th level creation spell over the course of a minute to construct a temporary item. So,
Okay. What are you crafting?
I-
Because I'm assuming you're using this as like a means to like show him your ability, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's really... What level item is that?
it's a level 6.
Oh, yeah, I took that item too.
Vaguely.
What are you gonna delete?
I'm not gonna delete anything.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It
Hold
is
on.
really
How
good.
big can the item be?
I don't know. Hold on. I need to look at.
Because if it's like 3 inches by 3 inches.
Well, the level 5 creation, I think I have that spell in here. Unless you have it quickly.
I don't have it quickly. Do you have it?
Let me check. If cleric, you're a cleric. Yes, I have it.
Well, I don't know.
Well, the item isn't.
No, it's not. It's not a.
But but it casts a level 5 creation spell. You said, right?
Sure.
Yes, the eyepiece casts that, correct.
Which is what we're trying to figure out.
Sure.
But it's not necessarily.
You know what? No, I think it's funner if we wait until next session.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cliffhanger.
That's the cliffhanger.
What does level creation do at level 5? Something that you're going to look up before the stream's over if you're in any way interested.
Or they're watching VOD.
Or they're
and-
watching VOD.
And they put the answer down below.
Yeah,
Why don't I
somebody
have
just
it?
commented the answer right now.
It might not be a cleric spell.
All right, so
I'm pretty sure it's not a
what I was
cleric
trying to
spell. That's
tell
what we
you.
were saying.
all right,
yeah.
so
Okay,
okay,
so-
so we've got a few minutes before the episode ends, before we end for the night. What was your thoughts about how discovery works? How what was your thoughts about the session as a whole?
These are the
I-
kinds of mechanics I'm not interested in personally.
What, travel or
like travel and like doing a single roll and finding stuff or like whatever, and it's like if you fail you don't get it, if you succeed you get it, like that kind of thing. There's no like I want more checks to
Not
get
even-
me
Yeah,
to
like
more.
the 12 miles should have multiple checks.
It's not even more checks. It's more like justifying the checks. It's not just like, I am survival checking to find a thing. It's like, well, I'm searching in this location because of this, and that leads to something different than if I had searched, like at the lake, if we had been like, oh, we search in the water versus we search the shoreline. Those are two different, like, it's just not cerebral enough.
Sure.
You know?
It is possible that we aren't doing it as like interestingly as we could because we don't like it.
I want to say I do like it.
I like it more than other travel systems.
I will kind of go along with that statement because there are things that I could do as a GM to make it more interesting for you guys, but I'm also understand that the time constraints that we have.
Yeah.
And so, like, for example, if we were playing this without any sort of time limit, and I don't mean like individual sessions.
Encounters.
Yeah.
I would do random encounters. I would also just kind of make up like environments or like interactions that you have, and not necessarily like with monsters, but like there could be like you this area is full of trees, and kind of describe the area and kind of give you like I give you contextual hints. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, for example, it's like when you found the location that was to the north, like that you feel like you should go to the north, right? I could have easily said, you have found tiny footprints within the tree line. You see that these go north to a path. You feel that if you go to the north, you can find probably where these footprints lie, right?
Gotcha.
I like those are things that I can do as a GM that would make those checks a little bit more interesting, other than like you spent 2 days, you didn't find anything. You spent a day, you didn't find anything. But that's because I'm also trying to be like, all right, cool, let's get you into some sort of action to make this like an interesting episode, you know?
Yeah.
I do enjoy, I think, coming from like a video game background when it comes to gaming, I do at times like things that are sort of like you do this thing and it like directly is like a yes or no value to whether or not you succeed at this thing.
Like
sometimes
reward, sort of.
Yeah, and I like the sort of like
rewards.
gaminess of like you move a square, you check it, and it takes a certain amount of time depending on what you roll. And I just like enjoyed conceptualizing that and filling in the blanks myself. But that's not necessarily to say there isn't a better way to do it.
Now, I'll be honest, I do like the idea of this. I think it has some tweaking to do, and I do plan on using something similar to this in World Discovery in our play session. But I plan on there being way more things on a map, so it's not like 10 squares between things.
Right.
It would literally have like a literal guessing game of what's going on in each square.
Yeah, because we were succeeding almost every time, but finding nothing. Which I think that's probably part of why it wasn't super satisfying. Is
it was actually the opposite of satisfying because I knew we were like on a time constraint.
Yeah, I said not satisfying.
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
it wasn't satisfying.
Well, yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is like, what I meant to say is like, it is like the least satisfying it could possibly be.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to say that like because I am already feeling the pressure of a time constraint, even though because I don't know how long it's going to take us to do this stuff. I don't know, like yada yada yada, 2 months, blah blah blah. But because it took initially it was because we felt like we were taking 2 days every time we did it. Every time we would do a square, wouldn't find anything, take 2 days, go to the next one. I'm just like, we're getting nothing. Yeah. We're rolling like high enough and it's still getting nothing, and we're gonna blow through all of our time. So it was just like, and that's possibly because we're on stream. And like, I feel that there's a couple things to that. One, because we are on stream and we are like, because the time constraint, I'm not talking about the 3 hours that we have to stream, because I could do an entire session of you having a conversation with Bob. I'm cool with that. I think that could be fun. Yeah.
I think you guys talking to different people in this town could be very fun and interesting. The time constraint I'm talking about is
the 2 weeks.
Is the time constraint of trying to get through all of the chapters.
Oh, yeah.
Long-term wise.
Sure.
Since we do want to do other projects, and I really want to get out of reading this book.
Sure.
So
it's a good book.
Those are the time. Well, it's a playtest.
Yeah.
You know, those are the time constraints that I'm worried about. And so that's why I'm like, all right, let's get you to the next thing. Let's get you to the next thing. Let's get you to the next thing.
Yeah.
Versus like making, and because it's a book, I don't feel as open to making it my own. Well, they flat out say, make it your own and do whatever. Yeah. I can't, like, you discover stuff. Like, I can't give you treasure points or I can't give you ally points because there is mathematically a balance of how many points you should have before you get to the boss. Yeah. You know? And so adding a bunch of extra ones would just make it so that you walk in and go, bleh, you're done. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's fun.
Oh, it turns out that this, like, evil organization is just one townsperson sitting in a town. That's really convenient.
I mean, that makes sense because our organization is just one person sitting in a camp somewhere. So, like...
It's actually the same one person.
I think honestly,
Trust
when
her.
you at the beginning when you were joking about like searching Kellery's stuff, I was just like,
We don't know if we can
maybe
trust
we
her.
should. Maybe Kellery has the moon.
I mean, I feel bad because it's like Kellery has a ton of information, but you guys are really bad about asking them the right questions, or just flat out asking questions. Because like, if you get like, I'm gonna say like 50% of the question that they're trying to ask or like waiting for you to ask, like I'll just make it that.
Yeah.
And she has a plethora of stuff that she can tell you guys
Interesting.
about. But this is the thing is you eventually have to go back to Kellery.
Yeah.
You always have the opportunity to ask her more questions.
We gotta figure because we asked her about where the thing might be and what kind of stuff we
You
would
did
run
not
into.
ask where it
I
might be.
did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
You
did
might-
I read that one to you?
I don't know if you told us. I think we assumed
asked.
she didn't know.
You should just ask again next
Well,
time.
Didn't you say it was like by the mouth of the river or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
I did read that.
So
I
we
did
didn't know.
read
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah. I felt like that was important information. Yeah.
And then we
But-
asked where the mouth of the river might be, and she said
She
you
said-
might want to ask the thicket people about it because the locals would know more.
Guess where
Ask
you're
Matt.
at.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
making a
when we
note.
arrived, I was like, it's the thick people. 2 C's with these little gnomes. They're so hot. Why'd you bring
I'm
hot
Jonas
gnomes?
Newhouse. You can find me on Twitter.
Yeah, no.
Wait, can we talk about combat real quick? How much did you pull punches on that? fight?
0.
Really? Oh, that makes me feel so good.
I literally pulled 0 punches.
That's awesome. Were you using average damage or rolls?
Rolls.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you crit a well, no, that's a hit. You always roll it down. That fight felt really hard. I'm worried the rest of the fights are that hard.
It did feel really hard.
So that is a challenge rating 9.
Were there really signs?
That's a challenge rating.
No,
9?
actually, chat suggested that there should have been signs that they missed. So I was like, done.
I was about to be like, but what language were they written in?
No,
I
literally,
didn't even notice any signs, let alone ones I couldn't read.
Yeah.
literally, chat was like, it would be really funny if there were signs that say "Do not swim," and I literally typed "done."
The magic happened.
Yeah, that was like.
That fight was really good.
Well, the part that was hard about it is I don't think it'd be that as hard as you guys made it.
if we were all in the same spot.
Yeah, I was
But
so
there's no
far
way,
away.
There's no way I was getting in that water.
Yeah, there's
with
no
that
way
thing.
that all 4 of us were
I
in
was
the
so
water.
far away. I like all of my spells have like all my spells except for the ones that I used are like 30 range.
Yeah,
like
I guess
30
it's
Oh, I didn't have a problem with the distance.
yeah.
It's not the best policy to assume that your casters can, build characters.
Oh,
You have no idea how much incredible healing I can do,
Martial
and all the
classes.
feats. And I am prepared to be in close quarter combat with you and make sure you never take damage and keep it. Like I have like a battle medic thing. I have a feat that adds a +2 just flat to every die of healing that
so
I
it's
do.
probably really helpful that the thing that you fought was underwater and far away, and then the other thing you're planning on fighting is something that flies.
But at the very least, like we can all swim. None of us can fly. Well,
I can't fly yet.
I can fly on myself.
I can grow wings in like 3 levels,
I
but
can jump really high.
me too. Not as high, I'm sure, but
I almost built this character to the point where I could jump so high that I take damage when I fall.
I'm
not next to a wall.
I just want to say something. I do have something
Yeah.
for the next
I think so,
episode that I think everyone's really gonna like that I've been holding on to.
oh, what is it?
Oh well, I'm glad
it
you
a
asked.
personality?
No.
You started it.
Is it a personality?
Go.
Whoa!
Wow.
My
Started
name
it.
is Indigo. I've been the DM. You can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT. You can also reach QueueTimes, which would be Krug and myself, and TS. No, screw it. It's everyone. You can reach all of
Yeah.
us at _QueueTimes. Eventually, we'll get rid of the underscore. Krug, where can people find you?
Hi, I'm Krug. You can reach me at KrugQT on Twitter. Savage. Because I told him he didn't have a personality.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh.
Continue.
Is there anything else I need to say about myself?
Yeah,
No?
that's what it
Did you
feels
say
like when a
Twitter?
joke doesn't land.
Well,
Did you say your Twitter?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Twitter.
Jonas.
Hi, I am Jonas. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse and on Tuesdays at a podcast stream that William will talk about.
Yeah,
it's not a
I'll
podcast.
hit it up.
I'm Lauren. You can reach me on Twitter at TSQuintQT or on Instagram at TS_Quint.
I'm William, and you can reach me on Twitter or Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I also host and GM a new show with QueueTimes called Hijinks and Handlebars. It is an actual play Kids on Bikes the tabletop live stream. And if you don't know anything about Kids on Bikes, that's okay. It's a super easy system. You can just jump in with us, and we'll be explaining it as we play along. We already did our 0 session. You can go watch the VOD of that on the YouTube main channel for QueueTimes. If you do not want to watch that because it's 3 hours long and you're like, oh, I still want to jump in on episode 1, we did make a short 2.5-minute video that explains the characters and a little bit about the world, the stuff that we did in the 0 session. It's really quick, but if you need to watch it twice, that's still only just 5 minutes, and it's super fun. And that's also on the QueueTimes main on YouTube. So again, the show Tuesday nights, 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, and we'd love to see you there.
Bye, everyone.
I love you. Why are you laughing at me?